got style, she's got grace, she's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. Talking about a little lady. And the lady is mine.
Oh, that was nice.
That was good.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lights, Camera,
Cocktails.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Me too.
This is our 100th episode, everybody. I can't stress that enough. I am so happy, and I can't keep that voice up all this fucking time.
I was like, let's see how he goes.
I can't do that for an hour.
This is our 100th episode of me and Jason doing, and that this isn't our 100th episode of being aired.
No.
But we got some lost episodes out there that
we have.
We did them, so they count.
They count. We recorded them.
We recorded them.
They just never made it to actual air, so we're counting this one as episode 100.
100.
Technically, if you look on our website, it's 97. We
96,
lost.
97.
What did we lose? We lost The Shining.
The Shining.
We lost Up in Smoke.
And we lost
Euro Trip.
So
sorry.
I feel like we lost one more, but maybe not.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me we missed episode 100.
Oh, and then we have our pilot. That is never.
That one don't count. No, that one for sure don't count.
Well, we do have a guest.
Yes, we do.
In a
wonderful,
virtual
lovely
building.
Guest over there.
Miss Lenny is back in the building.
Hello, sexy.
Hi.
You guys look gorgeous, man.
You look
gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
You and your hat is just amazing. Okay, so people, you can't see us, but we are definitely dressed right now.
We are.
So please go check out that Instagram
For
the occasion. And Jason is Miss Chichi over here.
I am dressed. How would you describe? I'm dressed in drag. I'm just a boy in a dress.
A little Latin boy in a dress.
Little Latin boy in a dress.
Yes, and I am a busty man.
Yes, you are.
Feeling good with my bow tie, my soul patch, and mustache.
Very sexy.
Can I just be a drag
Very
princess?
Because why being a queen is old.
Oh yeah. They're so much younger than queens.
She's like, what? Okay, so let's drink.
Let's drink. Yes, please. I'm so ready.
Okay.
What do we got?
We got the Strawberry Social Smash.
Yes, we do. Oh my god.
And this was helped. Me and Lenny put it together.
Did you?
Yes, we conversated on it, and so here we go.
Yeah.
I put 3 nice size strawberries and 3 mint leaves. I put about 4 because I like mints.
I like mint.
Stop it! So did I.
And so I put them in the shaker.
I did it too.
Good. See? Great minds think alike. So we muddled it in the shaker.
Uh-huh.
Then we put 2 ounces of bourbon. I put 3/4 of lemon juice. And I put 3/4 honey in it. And I shook that shit. And then I put it in a rocks glass, garnished with some strawberries and mint. And that is the Strawberry Social Smash.
Love it. Cheers.
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 Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Smash is in the building.
Smash is in the building. She's way over there.
Get
Get in here and cheers, babe.
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers again.
Pause.
I love the mint.
Helen, is there any way you can bring the microphone closer to you? We lose connection when you back up.
Well, it's in our headphones, what we're hearing.
But when you're closer, we have a better connection. So when you sit back like that, we lose connection.
Oh, okay. I'll sit closer.
Okay. Perfect.
You got it.
Yeah, I can hear you perfect now.
Okay, cool.
All right,
I'll
and we're
close.
back.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Oh, I just ate a chunk of strawberry. That was good.
I'll have an actual strawberry.
Yes, I brought them out here.
Yes, you did. Oh, they look delicious.
Okay. So
I don't want to mess up my
that's how
makeup,
you make it. Yeah, you gotta. I should have gave you a straw. I'm sorry.
You guys got to teach me how to do this. How do I eat and like wipe my nose without messing up my makeup?
You blot. Don't smear.
You gotta dab a lot.
Can I have a napkin, please? I don't have any napkin.
Oh, that has stuff on it. I can't. Smashley.
Hey,
Oh my
baby.
god, Chi-Chi's in trouble.
I know. Chi-Chi's in trouble over here.
We need some napkins, please.
Hair and makeup.
Somebody
I
help
didn't mess
me.
anything up. I'm trying not to.
We just need some napkins.
I just realized that I don't know how to eat or like wipe my nose or anything with all this makeup on my face.
Such a guy.
Thank you.
I got a blot. Okay.
Blot.
Okay.
There you go. Now you know. So are you guys ready for a little bit of herstory?
Yes, sir.
All right. So so this herstory is not about anything in this drink because I feel like we've talked about it. Maybe not strawberries or.
I don't know if we've talked about strawberries.
But today
Mm-hmm.
is a holiday.
Yes, it is.
So it isn't when you guys listen to it, the holiday has already passed. But on today, June 19th,
Mm-hmm.
it is a holiday. So I'm going to give you a little bit of herstory about Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Get it.
Okay.
I'm so glad you chose that.
So here we go. Juneteenth. So really, on January 1st, 1863, Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation to free us from being slaves, picking cotton, and we can get paid for stuff, I guess. Right?
Yes.
That's pretty much all they offered us. That's about it.
Mhm.
And so they had to wait until the war ended, and they had to wait for send somebody from the South all the way to Texas to tell Texas, hey girl, slavery's over. Y'all
Mhm.
need to stop.
Yeah.
So it took 2.5 years for all that to happen from the moment that it was signed to them making it to Texas.
Yeah.
And they made it to Texas on June 19th, 1865. And when they came, okay, so the reason why it took 2.5 years, not because, it takes a
Word
long
didn't
time
get
to.
there.
Yeah, no, it's because they wanted to have one more harvest
bullshit.
before
it
they
was
could
bullshit.
get rid of the slaves. Because they were like, well, let's get one more season of free labor then, before we have to pay them. So
Mhm.
that's why it took so long for Texas to be freed, like the rest of us. And
Well,
on June 19th is also when the army also came there and kind of enforced it. Like, yo,
Like,
girl,
hey,
let
guys,
them go. We gave you until now.
we signed that shit. We gave you guys
2.5 years.
Your time is up. These people are free.
Yes. So
It's like 2,000 troops or some shit like that.
they had to roll through there and they were like, look, a lot of slave owners offered their people some money to stay, but the majority of them was like, deuces.
Mhm.
And they rolled bounce, which I would have done as well.
Absolutely.
But it has been 155 years since this has happened, so it's really not that long ago because my grandmother is 93.
Damn.
Right? So that's a little bit on this holiday that most people don't know about.
Mhm.
I did know about it for ever. We even do festivals sometimes because our family does the funnel cake, and we go and do the Juneteenth stuff. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of herstory, but that's not all the herstory. Helen, she's got a little bit of herstory
Helen's got some herstory.
of her own.
What?
Well, because we would be doing a shame to this movie if we didn't talk about the history of ballroom drag queen extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
It's what this movie eats and breathes, and I love it so much.
Oh, we
It's
haven't even told the people
beautiful.
what movie we're doing. Helen, would you like the honors?
Oh yeah, tell.
Oh my God, me?
Go ahead.
Oh my God, I am so honored. Why, thank you. Woo! I'm just like, wow, okay, cool. Keep it cool. Keep it real. We are watching tonight To Wong Foo, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we are. I can't.
The most fantastic, beautiful film that these three men do together. I love it so much. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And I'm so happy to.
Yeah.
This is the final film that you guys chose for Pride Month, right?
Yes, it is.
So
This
I'm
is Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride.
Installment number 4.
And I can't not have this movie on here because I love this movie so much.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's such a great film. It's such
I
a
know.
great film. So just obviously, yeah, and we've all seen it like a million times, I'm sure. So it's so good.
Yes.
But yeah, drag got started all the way back. Oh my gosh. I mean, men and women have been dressing up as the opposite sex since the beginning of time. That's like nothing new. But they really got the drag name because it related to theatrical stuff. Like as an actor, women weren't actually allowed to be in theater
Yep.
and
Nope.
actors. We were screwed. So men would dress up as women, and literally they called it drag because of the skirts dragging across the stage as they
Aw.
walked around, and so that's how the name drag got started.
Ooh, I didn't know that's where
But
the name came from.
yeah,
Okay.
as that for the skirts, the action as it goes across the way of the stage.
I can see that playing out too. We need an actor. We need a lady in this one. Who's small? Jason. Put Jason in that dress over there. We can't. He's too short. It'll drag. Put him in drag. We've got to go. The show must go on.
Right? Oh my God, you just
Just
yes.
totally played out all of it.
Yeah,
Back in
that's exactly how it happened.
olden times.
I
In
definitely
the 1800s.
wow. Okay.
Beautiful. But yeah, so then it just got like propped up. Actually, Prohibition is when it started to like get really fucking cool and serious because
Ooh.
everything had to go underground at that point. Remember, all the fun people were like, "Oh, we got to go drink and speakeasies and bars," and that's actually where the gay cultural scene started. Washington, New York, obviously, and it just got crazy from there. I don't know if you guys know about the pansy craze. That's how it all got started. Was the pansy craze? Super fun.
Pansy craze.
Yeah, and the pansy craze. There was all the pansy entertainers, they were called, and they were super cool. And they were just like men became so much more like out there and outgoing and felt comfortable in these like tiny little speakeasy underground bars, which was pretty cool. And then it moved on from that. Obviously, unfortunately, I mean they called it impersonating female impersonations, and that's why it was illegal. It was completely illegal in some states, actually, I believe some states still actually believe in female impersonation is illegal and they will arrest you.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
How could you live in a state where you can't go see a drag show? I don't want to live in that state.
No one should have to. No one should be allowed to do it. But yeah, so and then it progressed, obviously, and then we have the beautiful like ballroom, awesome 1960s, 70s, 80s. You start to see it coming about, and then like Paris is Burning comes out, the documentary. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's amazing.
Yes.
And then it just blooms, and now we have what we have today, thanks to RuPaul and mainstream.
Thank you,
Everyone
RuPaul.
kind of accepting it. Thank you, Ru. You're the best.
You better work. Was like
and like Divine and Lady Bunny and like all just like fabulous drags of all time.
Before I forget, Lady Bunny is in this movie.
I'm
Did you
embarrassed.
see it? Yeah.
I'm embarrassed to say who's Lady Bunny.
Lady Bunny is like a RuPaul, as in she is older than Ru, but she was one of the big drag queens. She's big. She's funny.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So she's
90s. She was like huge on the scene. She was booking multiple works in like comedies and anything that was like touring basically and doing so much work. She was good friends with RuPaul. I think they still are good friends.
Are there?
I thought Lady Bunny passed.
I'll look it up. I'll fact check it.
What happened to your face?
Did we lose Helen again?
We lost Helen.
Hello.
Waiting.
It's
I can hear you. I just can't see you. Can she hear us?
Can you hear us?
I don't think she can hear us. Oh, the troubles of quarantine. Then let's get back to it.
We did hear you talk about Yas Queen, though.
Yeah, we heard all of that.
We heard all that.
I didn't know, so I was like, the show must go on. I don't know. But anyways, that's a little bit of herstory for you.
Herstory.
And Ashley did fact check that for us, and she is still alive.
Lady Bunny.
Lady Bunny.
I knew it. Yes,
You're
thank you,
right.
Ashley.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lady Money. I didn't. When you do pass, I will be sad.
Mm.
All right.
You're getting up
So
there.
here we go. Here we go. One more time. Everybody's feeling fine. Here we go now.
Here we go.
NSYNC has got the flow.
Again, I'm the only one that doesn't know what's going on.
NSYNC. Well, I'm only singing that because I know Helen's in Florida right now. She's out of that New York life.
I know. Last time I was on, we did the Wiz, and I was in Brooklyn,
And
and
she
now I'm
was
in
in
Florida.
Brooklyn.
Now you're in
So-
Florida. You're getting there. You're getting
Yeah.
closer to us some kind of how.
It's getting closer and closer. All right, so let me hit you with the stats.
Hit us with them stats.
For To Wong Foo, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. But you got to say the whole title, which I know a lot of us don't. We just say, you haven't seen To Wong Foo?
Uh-huh.
Girl, you haven't seen To Wong Foo? But that is the full long-ass title. Okay, so this movie dropped September 8th, 1995, baby.
95.
And
Baby.
its budget was, I don't know, I couldn't find it.
What?
You have the special one. You might be able to see it, but I
Alright,
don't know.
Let me find out.
Your girl looked and I couldn't find it. So I don't know how
Couldn't
much
find what?
The budget.
the budget for this movie.
I actually, I don't know that either.
Sometimes some movies we have don't
Yeah, they don't always give
release.
it.
Yeah, especially if it's like a streaming like Netflix movie or something like that. They usually don't give us it. But this one, I don't know why they didn't. I feel like it probably was about $20 million to make it. That's my guess.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, Wesley and
I mean,
Patrick
it was
were
filmed
definitely big stars by then,
Mm-hmm.
but John Leguizamo was not, so they probably got him for cheap.
They definitely got him for cheap. Okay, but I do know how much it made though.
There you go.
So it made $47 million worldwide. So that turned into 2020 money. That's about $87 million that this movie made. So it made some money. It made some sense. I'm assuming it didn't cost $47 million.
We're just gonna assume that it doubled its money.
I'm going to say, yeah, I feel like it probably cost $20 million to make this movie. Maybe less, because I don't think they're on a soundstage the whole time, so it probably is less. I don't know. But that wardrobe, though,
Nebraska.
were they really?
They were in Nebraska. Yeah.
That town is a real town?
That
That looks like a set straight up.
I don't know if that part is, but I know that they were in Nebraska for part of the filming.
I can see that, because you got to, like... They did a lot of cross-country shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, the reason I know that is from John Leguizamo's Ghetto Clown when he talks about this movie.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna get into
We're
that.
going to get there.
We're gonna get there.
So, Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh shit.
Critics.
Uh huh.
39%.
Motherfuckers.
Audience.
Uh huh.
71%.
That's a hell of a jump.
It is a hell of a jump. This one I feel like is definitely a cult classic.
Uh huh.
It grew over time, but not really, because it opened number one in the box office the week that it was there.
How do you go to 39% when you open number one?
It's 1995.
Yeah.
They're hating on having what?
What? Helen's face
Yeah,
is just like,
what?
oh my god.
Apparently, the film budget was $2 million. I just
You gotta
found
be
it on the app.
shitting me.
$2 million?
Mhm.
Oh, so they
They
like
can't be. How are you gonna get this movie for $2 million? How are you gonna get Wesley and Patrick?
okay. Wait, now I got to find out how much that is in
Amazing.
2020 money.
Wesley is about his money.
I mean, to get these men to wear dresses, I feel like you
Mhm.
should at least give them a meal apiece.
Yeah. I don't know. Either way, 39%, that's messed up for
I
a number
give
one
it-
movie.
Obviously, I give it 100%. They did a great job. I'm like so fucking predictable. Well, it's a good movie. Though.
It's a great movie.
I can't.
It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
Sorry,
can't.
my hair is in my face. I'm not used to this.
It's fun to play with.
It's like one. There it is. I got it. Just
Okay,
pull
so-
that bitch out.
It's only like $3 million
Today. That's fine.
So yeah, it made
Okay.
some money.
It made some money. Made a hell of a lot if the budget was $2 million. Shit.
Dang, and I thought I was being nice with the like 20.
And we got some Golden Globe nominations
I
in
know.
here.
I was like, yeah, about $20 million.
I don't know if I'd give it 100%, but it's
I love the
it's
cast.
up there. It's
I
up
love
there.
the
It's got
story.
a great cast. It's got a great story. I do love the perspective of the filmmaker, Miss Beeben. How do you pronounce her last name? Kidron.
Sounds right.
Let's go with
Sounds right.
that.
I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah, I mean, this movie, like I said, has a cult classic. It's it has this following. I obviously did not go to the movie theaters to see this in '95.
No.
But I most likely probably watched it on HBO in the summer of '96 when it was on there. Because I know that this movie is the first movie that introduced me to drag queens.
Love it.
This is where I was like, what's a drag queen? Oh my God, this is cool. I love it. I still feel like that. And now Helen just dropped knowledge on where the fucking word drag queen comes from.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Boop, 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 boop.
From them Greek
I love my
theaters way
drag
back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I like your mint leaves.
Sorry, I got some
They're-
right here. You want?
I like it because I get smacked with a mint every single time. It's so floral. I love this drink. I love this drink.
I've been.
How many have you had? Because I know you've been waiting on us, and I apologize for that.
No worries. It's totally
thank
fine.
you.
There you go, girl.
This is my third drink.
Zenobia just hit me with some more garnishment in my drink.
I made him pretty.
Oh, always on top of it.
I like to take care of my
What's
lady.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh, yes, I did. Oh, shit. Okay.
What is the drinking game on this?
Oh yeah.
Are we not there yet? We're not there. Sorry. We're not
Are
there
you
yet. Sorry.
ready for the motherfucking drinking game? Yes, sir. Like she's already poured her other one.
Ready, Ellen? You
I
are
am
ready.
This is my favorite part because this is when I just drink every single time Zenobia says the rules of the game, and I just I'm ready.
And I love that picture that you're pouring out of too. That's so nice.
I know, right?
Thank you.
She's so classy. She's just so
I
damn.
like a good mix up. Thank
Absolutely. All right, I am ready.
You
you.
go.
I am statuesque.
There you go.
You gonna take a sip
Take that simp.
Yeah, take a sip.
when someone talks about princess points or the steps to becoming a true queen.
How many steps are there?
Oh. She just throws it out there. You just passed the first step.
What are they? You'll know when you do them. They're so making that shit up on the
It's
fly.
like we'll know when you do them.
So good. I love it when when Miss Vita is like, "I'm taking your princess points away."
She's like,
Ooh,
no.
That's that voodoo right there, honey.
No.
Can she do that?
Oh, she just did.
If someone would give my princess points back, I'd hitchhike. I
Again?
was like, yes.
I'm like the Latin Marilyn Monroe.
Uh-huh.
I'm
More
like
legs than a bucket of chicken.
Yeah. Okay. So you gonna
I'm down for that.
yes. You gonna take a simp when they change their outfits. These are some classic outfits.
Yep.
I love them. I love their outfits when they like think they killed the cop. All three of their outfits are like my favorite shit in the world. So when you see it, when they go to the rest stop and they go change, at the beginning when they're all getting into their fabulousness, you gonna take a simp. You gonna take a simp when someone says drag queen.
Oh, is that said a lot?
Well, yeah, especially
God,
when
yeah.
he comes out at the end and he's like, "There's drag queens in there."
Yeah.
She goes, "Yeah, you know."
Sean Penn's ass. Okay.
Coming out there looking for
Angry.
You gonna take
So
a
angry.
simp when Myrna talks.
Oh.
So anytime that she talks, or like when she's like, "Can I have my
I
shoe
love
back, please?"
Uh-huh. You're a drag
Oh my
queen?
god.
Nothing that's beautiful can be real.
Real.
You know, little pink dress. I love her. That's what your hat reminds me of. Is Myrna's like dress.
She only says a
Thank
few
you.
words in here,
She
too.
only says a few lines.
Like
So
Wesley's going off on Hollywood
Yeah.
lore,
and she just starts.
and he's missing this name, and then she just throws it out there, and then he's like, yes, and then, did you say something?
Okay, never mind. And she just like keeps going. And she's like Dorothy Dandruff. She's just like saying all the fucking movies, killing it.
So cute.
So cute.
So cute.
Okay, so you gonna take a simp when Chi Chi runs off and does something the rest of the girls don't want. So this is her going into the hotel.
The hotel.
This is her going to go hitchhike.
Uh-huh.
She always be
All
doing
about
stuff.
it.
All about it.
Yeah.
When they be like, she gonna get us killed.
She's a rebel.
She is a rebel. She don't be listening.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
She,
She's the
She's
wild
like,
card.
no, I'm not staying in that car. Not with those Godzilla feet and that volcano breath or whatever she says.
yes.
I don't think so. What are you looking at? Take a picture. It'll last
That's
longer.
longer.
Swaying her hips. All right, Robin, you gotta go. I'm sorry.
I
I love
want-
you, but you gotta go.
Oh, Robin,
Bye, Robin.
no.
She's killing my back. I'm like hunched over.
Are you? Oh, those are nice. I like those.
What's that?
Hello.
Oh,
I'm staring at your chest
Oh,
like an
they have
inappropriate pervert.
they have a mind of their own.
Stop giving it away, girl.
Ashley told me not to
I'm
button
sorry,
up.
don't- Ashley, good job.
Right?
Thank
Can Ashley
you.
be my stylist? Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So you gonna take a simp when
Yep.
Bobby is said. So that's Bobby Ray,
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee.
Which one's which again?
Bobby Ray is the boy,
boy,
and Bobby
Bobby
Lee's
Lee,
the girl. 'Cause
Roberta.
She's like Bobby Ray, Bobby
Lee's a
Ray,
girl's
Bobby
name.
Ray.
Mhm.
Bobby Lee's a girl's name.
And at the end, she changes it to Roberta. She's like, nope, no more Bobby Lee here.
Roberta.
Yeah, I wouldn't
love
want to
it.
be
She's like
called the
awesome.
name of the hot dude,
I'm
my
wearing a
boyfriend.
dress. My hair is done up. I'm wearing a bra. It is Roberta now.
Bobby Ray, Bobby Ray, Bobby Ray. I mean, would you want your boyfriend to have the same like first name as you?
Hell no.
No,
I would hate for my boyfriend
That's so
to have
weird.
my name.
I would hate that too. But luckily, I've never met another Zenobia, so I would just like to meet another Zenobia. So you're going to take a simp when Vernon does something abusive. So this
Virgil.
is Virgil.
Virgil's ass.
This is him throwing the food,
Mm-hmm.
beating her, just being a
Hate him.
douche.
Mm-hmm.
Hate him.
Disgusting.
Worst line in the entire fucking movie. Some women just gotta be hit. Then what happens? Patrick knocks his ass out.
Well, some men
need to get their ass whooped too, Virgil. And you're one.
Boom, boom, boom. Fuck that dude.
Vita works out a
She'll
lot.
She'll be all right. Like, don't worry about her. She's like towering over him, okay? So you gonna finish your drink.
Finish.
Finish
I
it?
feel like
That was like, is it finished?
every time you say that, it's like a command. I'm like, okay, here we go.
Okay.
I can't finish it though.
Finish the drink when they invite Chi Chi to go on the trip. So when she's a little Latin boy crying on the stairs,
Little Latin boy, why are you crying?
and they're
Don't
like,
dare you cry.
Why is that little Latin boy in drag crying on the stairs?
I know.
Maybe he just found out Menudo broke up.
She's so mean. She's so mean. He didn't deserve that.
Nope.
He looked like trash though. Every drag queen needs drag mothers.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be a great drag queen without having some drag mothers show you how to beat that face, show you how to walk in those heels, how to tuck, how to do all the other stuff. Wear the wigs. You need to get the lace front. All those things need to be taught by some drag mothers, and these were her favorite drag mothers.
I need a drag mother if I'm gonna keep doing this.
That's me and Smashley.
Okay.
We got you.
I know, and I was fighting with her.
I was fighting with
I was
her.
like, babe, we gotta go.
And you look fabulous.
She did a hell of a job in minimal time. 'Cause Helen, I knew that you were
Beautiful.
waiting, and so I was like, babe, we gotta go. It's like 1 a.m. over there. We gotta go. We gotta go. If there's any steps that you can skip them. Just the majority. And she's like, nope, not having it. You will not be a boy in a dress on this episode.
No.
You will be
Latin boy. Miss Chi-Chi.
as
And you
queen
look
as you can
gorgeous.
be.
Miss Chi-Chi.
It was worth the wait.
It was right away.
Let me see that chest again. No, I'm kidding.
Helen is so feeling herself over there. I love it. I love it. Oh,
Well,
God.
whatever. It's quarantine. I haven't had sex in 4 months.
Oh my
Girl.
goodness.
Girl.
So many people are suffering right now.
So many-
I'm not saying I'm one of them. I'm one of the fortunate ones. Me
I
and
know,
Ashley
he's
live
sitting there-
together.
sitting there
But there's many people who
hot
are
bitch on the
stuck in
couch.
their apartments not having sex. They're getting they're past anxious.
It's too rough out there.
Hey, man. It's hard out
Anyway.
here for bam. Okay. So you go finish your drink.
I'm gonna finish this drink right now.
You
Oh
gonna
my God.
finish your drink when they see their new room. So when they go in, she's like, turns the light on, and she's like, go get that, go get that. And she, no, we don't need that
Yeah.
overlight light on. No. She's like, do you have anything less? What did she call it? She said something very rude.
Very rude.
And you're like, damn, bitch, she just put you up. Her husband woke up and got your goddamn card.
I know. What did she say? Something like, this is the presidential suite or
He
whatever.
said it must have been one of those bad presidents.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
I love it.
So you gonna finish your drink
Mm.
when they're at the strawberry social.
Oh,
So
Oh,
so good.
when they're out there dancing, get your strawberry social smash
They're
out.
dancing on the table, doing their walk.
Yes.
Chi-Chi's licking that strawberry pie.
She's
What are you doing? Everybody else wants a piece too.
Who doesn't want a piece of
Chi-Chi's strawberry pie?
Yeah, I want Chi-Chi's pie.
Bobby Ray does.
Bobby Ray, he did one of
Bobby
those.
Ray.
He was probably super surprised.
Wait, boy, what?
What?
Lord, a drink.
What are you talking about?
What's he mean?
What's he mean? Okay. You guys got anything to add?
Do we have anything to add to this one?
For a drinking game?
For the motherfucker.
I mean, I really like the costume changes. That is perfect.
Of course. You can't talk. You can't say
I
that.
don't know. I
with the
think
queen.
you hit all the hot spots.
I think you pretty much nailed it.
Nailed it.
Wait, what?
Do I have anything to add though? I think if anything, no, I got nothing. It's perfect. It's right where it needs to be.
Whoa! Perfect job.
Maybe.
Oh,
Wait. One,
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to ruin perfect.
I'm
This is
practically
terrible.
perfect,
But
y'all.
every single time Chris Penn says pervert, I just want everyone to cheers pervert.
I was thinking something with Chris Penn, so that is perfect.
Yeah.
Those perverts. He's like, the one thing about our forefathers is they sure as had some fabulous wigs. Yep. He's like, goodbye. And he just walks off and he's like, God damn, everybody's gay in this town. The fuck?
Their magic fairies just came for 3 days. It was perfect.
Mhm.
Well, that is the motherfucking drinking game. Yes, sir. Motherfucking drinking game.
Oh, I love it
All right.
so very much.
Well, I'm making us another round.
She's muddling up over there.
Yep.
While she's muddling, Helen, let me break it down for you who made this movie. Actually, I should tell you why we chose this movie. So being that this is our 100th episode and it is Pride Month, This movie is the movie that Zenobia and I
Screen froze. I
agree.
lost you guys again.
It's the movie that we were conversating about when she decided to ask me to do this podcast with her.
It is.
Because I was sharing behind the scenes stories about John Leguizamo on this set. Pause.
You were.
How much did you hear?
Okay. I only got two. Okay, Helen, this is what we're talking about. Let's do it.
All right. Well, Helen, while
Break it down for me, Jason. Give me the sexy cast and crew of this beautiful fucking movie.
I promise you I will. But before I do, I got to tell you why we chose this movie. So,
Oh, yes.
being that this is our 100th episode and it's Pride Month, To Wong Foo is the movie that Zenobia and I connected on originally when she decided to ask me to do Lights, Camera, Cocktails with her.
Cocktails. This
We were
is so
at
true.
Rory's birthday party.
Yeah.
Is that where it was?
No, we were at their house though.
No, we were at their house. That's right, because by the time Rory's party, everybody's already excited. Like, you guys start yet or what? We're like, yeah, we're getting there.
We're good. Give us a second.
But we were talking about this movie, and I was sharing behind the scenes about John Leguizamo's experience working on this movie. And that's when Zenobia was like, you do have some fun facts. You should be my partner on this podcast.
I was like, do you want to be my partner? I want to do a podcast. And he's like, about what? And I was like, about movies. And I kind of want to drink while we do it. So we could like pair drinks with it and we could drink and talk about movies. And he was like,
fuck yeah. Did we? We didn't come up with the name on that day.
No, it was like, we had like I came over for like the weekend and we like brainstormed.
Yep.
And Miss Smashley over there.
Smashley was in the building.
She came up with the name of the show. No, that was you.
That was you, wasn't
That
it?
was definitely you.
Aw.
I love it.
Why are you being so shy over there? You're not even on camera.
So yeah, this movie is kind of the movie that started it all for us.
And I got some stories to tell you that you might not know. This is things you can't Google.
Okay.
So let's start this conversation, starting with our lovely director, Miss Beeban Kidrone. She is British. She was only 32 when she made this movie.
Okay.
And not only that, she was pregnant.
She was pregnant with her first child.
She was pregnant with her first child. And crazy enough, that little boy was born on the last day of filming.
He was.
Of principal photography.
So they were like, she's like, you know what, you guys, can you finish this? Because I don't think I could come in today.
Right? I'm a little busy pushing a human out of me. But he's in the credits. It's so cute. He's in the credits of the movie as Best Baby.
Oh, instead of Best Boy.
Exactly. Instead of Best Boy, which is a cast and crew film title, he's in there as Best Baby.
Oh, his first film credit.
Your first film credit, buddy.
Old.
So cute.
I really, really love that. But yes, they did film on studios. They filmed a little bit in Nebraska. And Miss Beeban has still continued working. A lot of things she's known for is like Bridget Jones in 2004.
Oh, Bridget Jones' Diary?
She did The Edge of Reason.
Look at that.
So it's not the first one. It's not Bridget Jones' Diary. It's Bridget Jones' The Edge of Reason.
Was that a bad face? Yeah.
Is that white girl movie?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, she read my face.
Yes, it is.
Stop reading my face. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like,
I knew that gorgeous ass face.
But it's still got the same cast: Renee Zellweger, Colin Firth, Hugh Grant. They're all in there.
That's part two.
One, right?
I think that's part two. Yeah.
But then there's a third one with Patrick Dempsey.
Is there really?
Yeah, when Bridget decides to have a baby.
Yeah, he got real big for a while.
So is she never finds anybody? We all
No,
movie.
yeah, well,
don't
she's
tell
like
me.
in love with. Okay, I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
That's
like,
true. Well,
no,
not
just
for
kidding.
me,
Like,
just for our listeners. I'm just
other
curious.
people, yeah,
I'll ask you later.
she will find love.
Like all of
in
us.
her diary. She finds love in her diary.
That Bridget Jones. Okay. What else does she do?
Well, she does a lot
She was so
in Europe. I don't think she works too much in the States. I think for the most part she does things in Great Britain. So we wouldn't recognize a lot of the things that she does, like hookers, hustlers, pimps, and their Johns in 1993.
I want to see it though. That's all I
Right?
wanna know.
I saw that one, was like, what did you do?
that sounds so good.
I feel like it should be from the 70s though, for real.
She did
Is that
that
a feature
with
film or
her
is that
then
a
husband.
movie?
I don't know. Is it a feature film?
It is a feature, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she's the
Beautiful.
director producer of that one.
We got to watch that.
And her last
Put it on the list.
her last movie was a movie called Victoria and Abdul in 2017. So she's working on some things right now. She is only 59, so she's just, hitting her stride. So I expect she's going to be coming out with a movie soon.
Bridget Jones' Diary 5.
17.
And it's when she decides to get a dog. And she's like, which dog should I get? Which one loves me? I just wrote the script. Who wants to buy it?
We're throwing out some gem ideas tonight.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
We figured out why the term drag came about.
Yeah.
Wrote out the whole scene.
Bridget Jones.
Can we film
Puppy.
that scene? Helen, what's your ETA on getting back to Hollywood?
It's soon.
I will be back on the West Coast. Oh my God, so soon, by September.
All right, we got to write this out. We'll green screen it or something, and we're going to figure out, like, we're all in, like...
Oh my God, is this about the drag?
The
About
drag,
dress?
yes, absolutely.
Oh my God, as soon as she said it, I was like, I'm going to write something about
We
that.
need to write this
I'm
out.
going to write that.
Just the story of how the term
gotta do
drag
it.
came to be. Because I'm picturing this all in, like, togas and, like, Greek mythology times. I'm pretty sure that's where the
Yes.
theater started.
I don't know. I'm thinking like Shakespearean time is when
We could do that.
they started having
Yeah, because in
men really be in the dresses. Because
That's
women could
gonna be
be...
the term, yeah. Yeah.
Greece, they were already dragging their
They were...
togas.
Yeah, they were...
Leponius had a dress down to here.
Yes. So yeah, we need to write that. That's a good one.
All right, I like that. Well,
The Greeks really liked puppeteering.
oh, did they?
Like masks and puppets.
Yeah, masks,
They
definitely.
were very much into masks and puppets.
Gotcha.
And oral storytelling and music, obviously. I mean, the Odyssey. Was the
Oh,
Iliad
yes.
and- anyways, oh my God.
We're actually
That's
reading the
not going to my
Odyssey
brain
right
on
now.
that.
No, me and Ashley
Really? I
are
love
reading
it.
the Odyssey right now.
Oh.
We're on
I
chapter
love
2.
that book. Really?
But I got there.
No,
You yell at me about Harry Potter,
And
damn
I'm
it.
trying to, like, well, we do it like we read like before we go to sleep, or
Okay.
by we, I mean I read, and she sits there and listens.
Oh, it's story time.
It's story time,
romantic.
and I do it all like Robin Williams style, where I try to do different voices for different characters.
This guy is
But
a
a lot of them words are really hard.
I hate you guys. You guys are the
For me
cutest
too.
couple.
Oh, I love it. We'll fall asleep to each other reading poetry, or like he'll sing me a song, or I'll sing to him. I love that exchange. Oh,
She can sing to me. I am not the best singer.
pause.
I love her.
That's so funny. Pause. Delete.
Then you were gone instantly.
No, I'm like, we're not playing that game. I know what's happening here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
We figured out how to
No, but
anticipate it now.
I think that's so romantic. I love you two so much.
Right? Are
She's
they
the
ridiculous? Goals.
Ridiculously beautiful.
Yeah, we're
God,
talking about you.
are whatever. I'll read to you every night if you want me to, Z.
I
I'll
do.
read to you.
I do.
I am actually slipping out of this. I need an address.
Ooh, he is. Wait, what?
Like you can see that way. I love it.
Perverts.
Pervert, you pervert.
Helen, I'm in drag over here. How is this attractive?
Oh,
Are
Helen.
you kidding me?
Yeah, I was like, oh, Helen
I
loves.
swing all things. I swing all things. Oh my god! I dated a beautiful,
Ooh, story time.
beautiful human. I know. beautiful human. He loved to dress in women's clothing and underwear. I won't name names.
Wow.
Oh, dear
Can you
God,
text
this
me?
got public. But yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, no, I won't tell you. Oh, and it was beautiful. I loved it. It was such a turn on. He just felt so sexy in women's underwear and uh, would walk around all the time. And like we'd go out to be wearing it, and I'd know he'd be wearing it, so it even made it more sexy. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
can't wait to rip off
god.
that.
I'm
Oh,
s-
so sexy.
I don't know if I'm so glad or I wish that Ashley could hear you right now.
She will.
She will.
I mean, try it.
I mean,
But that's
I don't know
hilarious
what to
that
do.
like you guys. So it was like you guys' hidden little secret. You would go out in public. He'd be wearing women's underwear, but nobody else knew
Mhm.
it.
No, one else would know.
I love
It's
it.
All right.
like,
She did say that
I
she
like
always
it.
wanted to marry her gay best friend, so this is as close as I can get.
this is she is as close as you'll get.
I think we found your Halloween costume.
Oh my god, Chichi Rodriguez for Halloween. Yeah.
He's so good.
I'll be your
He's so
Wesley
good.
Snipes.
I'm not going to West Hollywood on Halloween though.
I'm
Can
not
I
going to
be Miss
West.
Vita?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, I would love. I would love. I'd be honored.
I just made that connection, actually.
Hmm.
We have a little Latin boy, we have a
Mhm.
black queen, and we have a white queen.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
queen.
You got,
Queen.
you got to talk to the cops, Vita. They don't like us.
They don't like us. You got to stay in the car.
What do we got going on here?
Like-
Hola.
Mm-hmm. Wesley Snipes looking straight forward, not
Vita,
making
talk
eye
to
contact.
him. You speak hillbilly.
Not even having it. Not even having
He's
it.
like, you want me to get out of the car and do what? Me as a black fucking queen.
Get your hand off my dick.
Get your hand off
Get
my
your hand off-
dick.
Okay, that's not even Vita talking at that point. That's like Patrick. He becomes a man again at that point. Get your hand off my dick, buddy.
Yeah.
Can I
At
give
that
you?
point, he's like, no.
Can I give you a fun fact on that one?
Sean Penn really grabbed it.
Yes. Chris Penn.
Oh,
And
Chris Penn, I'm
tell her,
sorry.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Go for it. Go for it, girl.
Swayze put something in his pants. What was it? It was like a
Corn on the cob.
corn on the
Corn on the
cob
cob.
in his underwear.
No shit.
So when he
Yep.
put his hand up there to grab his dick, he got a handful of corn, but he was just like, ah! Like, he just so scared.
Because
Like,
that was girthy as shit.
yeah. And they laughed their asses off. That's a pretty funny joke.
That's awesome. Also, those Penn brothers are method as fuck. So you never know if Patrick didn't put that ear of corn up there, what would have happened?
I hope that Patrick was tucked
Exactly.
to get the full drag life.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
But put that corn in there too, though.
He had to learn he had to take some tips.
About where to put his tip.
It got
Uh-huh.
it got the reaction that the filmmakers wanted. It was perfect.
Yep.
hmm
Is that the take they
Completely
used?
shocked.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
that
it
is
was.
the exact take they used on that. It was too good to be true. It was too good to be true.
Get your hand off my dick, buddy.
My whole thing with that scene, though, my only, if I had an argument, is he doesn't hit him. He, like, pushes him. How is he unconscious until the next day?
Okay, so
I know.
I don't really want to like,
Horribly.
but look at the old guy who just got pushed by the cops.
Uh-huh.
Like it didn't look like it was a crazy hard push, but
That's
I mean,
true.
it was enough to hit his head, and he was in a coma.
Mhm.
Like, you know,
But he
so-
hit his head on, like,
He
the
did.
fence.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, he did it
You know,
like on concrete.
There was nothing there but dirt and gravel. I don't know.
I don't
But he wakes up the
know.
next day like, Dullard, Officer Dullard, wake up. Dullard here. It says Dullard. It's a misprint.
misprint.
That
my God.
Bitch.
fucking name
Also,
tag.
just
It's a
an idiot,
misprint.
so he probably-
Am I supposed to know that? Get your name tag fixed.
Hey man, it's not a misprint if it's on there.
I think his real name is Dullard, and he says Dullard so that he sounds a little more smart.
So you don't sound dull.
Yeah, exactly.
Blur.
Oh,
All right, so let's dive into this cast, starting with
Oh my God,
the
they're so good.
wonderful, fantastic Miss RuPaul.
You better work.
And that's all I'm gonna say. Take it, ladies.
Oh,
You bet. You better work.
scandalous. Her outfit in that first scene, Confederate flag, crazy.
Oh my God!
So
Right?
Her name is Rachel Tension, and she's wearing a Confederate flag dress. And she is black. That is why I love drag queens, because their puns are so fucking good. So good.
They're on.
So, I mean,
Beautiful.
as a kid, I don't think that I really realized that, but it was once I got older, I was like, oh, that was clever. Because I always was like, why is she wearing this dress? Like, why? I don't get it. But yeah, that's why.
Exactly.
Because her name.
Then her name showed up, yeah.
And you're like, oh.
And they I love RuPaul. Yeah.
What?
How tall is she? She's up there. Cause like I see a homeboy that comes up there in like the chain stuff to present. He's got the crown in his hand.
Oh, yeah.
And she's looking at him like, I don't know who he is, but if there's a snowstorm, he's going on my tires.
Oh,
Like he doesn't look short, but she's towering over him.
She is tall. She wears, and she don't wear low heels.
I know.
She don't.
I gotta.
Look,
she's
look at
6'4".
See, she's 6'4", and then look at
With
those
like
heels.
5-inch
she wears.
heels. Okay, that makes more sense.
What were you?
I did say 6'6". I was like, I thought Rue had to be 6'6". I was like,
6'4"?
but 6'4" sounds better.
Says she's 6'4", and with those 5-6-inch
She's all
heels,
legs.
yeah, that guy's probably like 5'10". He's normal height.
Yeah, that dude.
And
Yeah.
he looks short as hell next to her.
A lot of people look short as hell
And
next
let
to
me
Rue.
I ain't never taken a picture with RuPaul.
I do. I want to hug her ankles because that's how like tall I feel like.
It's gonna be like Muggsy Bogues and Manute Bowl.
It's just like all I'm gonna be able to do is wrap my arms around her waist because.
I know. That's
Well, we have talked about Miss Rue before in Crooklyn.
Crooklyn.
Okay.
Yes, I keep my panties clean.
I keep my panties clean. So yeah,
They dancing in the aisle.
I mean, I love that. That scene always was like, what? But I loved it.
Get it.
And I love her in Love Shack. Baby.
The song?
Love Shack.
Baby.
Baby. She's in the video.
Oh, okay. Cause the Love Shack is a little place where we can get together. Love Shack, baby.
Love Shack, baby.
My Uncle Ben does a great karaoke of that song.
Oh my God. I will do it with him. Tin Roof, rust it, man.
There you go.
So RuPaul,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't know, she is the queen of our lifetime. And she was huge and started in the underground gay clubs in New York. And she's all with it. I mean, like, she was at the beginning of what we know as drag.
Well, because she became she had her own television show.
She did her own talk show. She has albums. She has RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah. She has like surpassed every single person in that profession, like at that time. Like she kind of like pushed. Well, besides Divine, I mean,
yes,
she
Divine
was the
came
inspiration
before
of
her.
Ursula, for Christ's sake. Like she was amazing. Shit, I think I lost you guys again.
Well, we see you.
Lost her again. We're gonna have some fun editing this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Chi-Chi. Oh, Chi-Chi.
We're just waiting here, honey. I'm ready when you
Chi-Chi
are.
came back for you.
For you,
I
boo.
love you. Chi-Chi. Anyways, so, like, she was everything. A performance artist before she became a mega pop superstar. Love her. And everything about her.
Mhm.
Sorry.
And she is.
But like a lot of cameos in this movie. Like we already discussed like a lot. Like Coco Peru though was in
Yeah.
it. She is a drag queen that has followed through the test of time as well. Like
True.
I fucking love her.
Yeah. No, I mean, after being more immersed in the culture, I mean, as a child, I just thought they were drag queens. But now, actually knowing who these ladies are and seeing them in this movie, you're like, oh shit, you guys were in your prime in '95. You guys were killing it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why it amazes me what this budget was, because they got a star-studded cast for this movie at an
I know.
extremely cut rate, if that's the case. Shit, Robin
I
Williams
know.
is in here.
he is
He's
uncredited.
He's uncredited.
I think he must have done it for free.
I think he
must
did
have-
too,
that's
and
what
I
he probably-
love him for
Yeah.
that.
I
love
mean,
him
it
for
was
many
only
reasons,
one
but
day. I mean, maybe
It
two
was
max.
one scene.
Yeah, like,
Literally one scene.
Well, are we supposed to ruin the? I mean, because Julie Newmar, the only reason why we shouldn't talk about her yet because we're
Oh
not
no,
gonna
she's
have
actually
her.
next on my list.
Go ahead, girl.
Julie Newmar. So by all means.
Julie Newmar, because she wasn't even supposed to be making a cameo in the film, but because she showed up on set one day, because a friend of hers was like, "You have to go. They're doing this film." She had to approve the rights for it. She's like, "Yeah, I'll just go see what's up." And they're like, "Oh my God, you're here. You have to be in it." She's like, "Of course." And she did it. And she crowns the queen, and I will not give the queen away because you got to watch it.
I
That's
mean,
the
if
best part.
you haven't seen Tu Wong Fu in the last 25 years, what are you doing
Your
with your
ass is-
life?
Especially during Pride Month.
Especially during Pride Month, especially during quarantine. I
And-
know you've seen everything on Netflix and Hulu and Amazon and Disney Plus.
Well, guess what's on Netflix?
Tu Wong Fu.
Yes.
Get it.
That's what's on there.
Exactly.
Oh my God. And she truly is so statuesque, as they put it. Which I can see why. She is the eldest daughter of a professional football player and a dancer for the Follies of like the 1920s.
She was or her mom
Her
was?
mom was.
Ooh.
Exactly.
So her mom was gorgeous.
Her mom was gorgeous. Her dad was an athlete. So it's no surprise that she looks and stands the way that she does.
I just
and-
want to say that she is gorgeous in this movie,
Mm-hmm.
but I saw a photo shoot of her for her birthday. She turned like 80 something, and she looks amazing. She's like wearing like a little kind of like lace little nighty kind of thing, and she's like laying
Aw.
on a surfboard, and she's all stressed out, and you're like, oh my God, you look
I love that.
you're like 85 and you're so gorgeous. Like, oh my God. Yeah, she's still pretty.
That's cute.
What does Patrick Swayze said? Like, try to not.
Try to describe her and not use the term statuesque.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And that's exactly
Gorgeous.
how her and Stalker Channing connect later. It's like, oh my God, you probably don't know what this. Oh, Julie Newmar. Yes, absolutely. I always thought she was so statuesque.
Me
My
too.
sentiments exactly. Is that what he
Like,
says? Something like
like-
that.
That's how you know that you guys are meant to be friends. You're
Mhm.
like, oh my God,
I love her so much in this.
did we just become best friends?
Oh my God.
Yep.
Carol Ann, she had me always.
Yeah.
Poor
So-
lady.
My girl Julie, she was a bit of a prodigy. Like, she graduated high school at 15,
God damn.
super young, and went off to Europe with her brother and her mom, and like got like a whole different education before coming back here.
Where is she from here, though?
Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. LA girl.
Mm-hmm. And she went to UCLA.
Okay.
Yeah, she went to UCLA. She wanted to do musical theater on Broadway, so she did that part of her life, and everybody was like really entranced by her beauty and her stature and like her dancing, which, don't get me wrong, she appreciated, but she really wanted to be recognized more for her mind. Like, she said that if somebody said that she was incredibly funny, that is a much bigger compliment to her than the way she looks.
Well, yeah, because she's fine.
Mhm.
When you're like statuesque and you're gorgeous, people telling you how gorgeous you are, it sounds like white noise.
Yeah.
But when someone's like, you are so smart, you
Mhm.
are so funny, those are the things you're like, okay, that kind of means way more
Way
than
more.
being beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And of course, everybody knows. Well, not everybody knows, but a lot of people who know Julie Newmar know that she is most recognized as the original Catwoman.
They talk about that in this movie as well.
Mhm.
I mean,
They do.
she's not the only Catwoman to me.
course
Eartha
not.
Kitt is my Catwoman because I mean she was like the first black like villain, super villain on like TV, girl. But she is a good
She did Monster
Oh,
Squad
and
too.
Eartha Kitt.
Oh my god.
Oh,
These
God,
60s and
Eartha Kitt.
70s projects were all that was her shit right there.
Yeah.
All throughout the 60s and 70s she was working. And I want to say
What was the last
got
one?
nominated for a Tony as well.
Yes. She still does the voice for Catwoman on a lot of Batman cartoons.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, she's 86 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Watch.
86 is like the
Boom.
new 70s.
Even the last one,
2017. She's still doing Catwoman's voice.
2016, she was doing it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I love that.
She still does Catwoman's voice. So I guess she is the Catwoman because
She's the longest running Catwoman.
the longest running Catwoman.
Yep.
Definitely.
All right.
So if you watch any of those
But
movies,
you know what?
kudos. If you watch any of those
Kudos.
movies, those are Julie Newmar. Can I give you a fun fact?
Yes.
Okay.
Please give it.
Do you know how this movie got its name?
How did this movie get its name?
So Wong Foo
Uh-huh.
Fooey was a head bartender at the China Bowl restaurant in New York.
Okay.
Now, Helen would be our New York guide, but it was located at 152nd West and 44th Street East of Broadway.
I know the vicinity. I can't pinpoint it for you.
I don't know. It's east of Broadway, but it closed back in 1993, so we cannot visit the China Bowl. But it was a huge place where celebrities who frequent there a lot, we see this a lot here in LA, where their headshots are signed and they're on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
So that is what this was. And the writer, Douglas, he saw it in the 1980s on the wall in the bar and loved it.
It was a real picture.
Yeah, a real picture, and used it for his film.
That's awesome.
So that's how we got this.
I gotta stop
title.
shaking my head. I'm all top heavy.
You're so
Every time I
cute.
shake my head, it like goes like 3 inches further than it should.
You know, it's hard out here for a queen.
Shit.
It is beautiful. You're gorgeous.
I feel like a building. I sway a little bit to the left and the right.
Just imagine an earthquake. Ugh.
For real. Earthquake!
Oh my God, Helen, please hurry back to Hollywood.
I miss you so much.
Come
oh my
on
God.
home.
You're ready. So many kisses and snuggles to Robin. That
Oh
dog.
my God. Give her.
I love Robin.
We'll have like a weekend. We'll just hang out
Oh my God.
and just
We'll
drink
hang
and
out.
have fun all weekend.
I would be.
And we have a pool.
Ashley's like, we have a pool. We do not have a pool.
Yeah, we
have
do.
a kiddie pool.
It still
the
gets
kiddie
you.
pool. We love it.
It's still wet.
It works. Okay, so we got a long list of actors to talk about, and we're going to try and get through them as quickly but as complimentary as possible.
But to be honest with you, we've already hit a lot of these.
We have hit
So
a lot
we
of
can
these.
go quick through
There's
some
a
of
few.
this.
Somebody we haven't talked about is Miss Jennifer Milmore. She plays Bobby Lee.
Bobby
Lee.
Ray,
Bobby
Bobby
Lee.
Ray.
Or Roberta
Ray.
towards the end.
Or the bird.
So Jennifer, I think she did a good job in this, and surprisingly, she did not continue with her acting career.
She was cute.
She was super cute. She had this endearing personality about her, and I think that she could have continued on, but she quit in 2000, about 5 years after this, which surprises me because before this, she was on 21 Jump Street. Then she did this movie.
Wow.
She did a recurring role on Friends from 97 to 2002.
Do you remember her?
Yeah, she
I
played.
do.
In Friends? I don't know. I don't watch Friends.
She had a TV show with Christina Applegate called Jessie, where she played her sister, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
From 98 to 2000. So she had a decent career, and then she stopped right around 2006. I don't know why. Doesn't really say much. She's 50 years old now. Maybe she wanted to pursue another career. Maybe she wanted to raise a family. Maybe she moved out of the country. I don't know. But Jennifer, you did a great job, and we wish you the best.
Loved you. Or your little pigtails and
Yeah,
your
sure.
little cheerleader outfit.
Yeah, why is she wearing a cheerleader outfit?
Because it was red and white.
Because it was red. That makes sense.
They only got so many clothes. Damn.
And her counterpart in this movie, Bobby Ray,
Bobby Ray.
is played by Mr. Jason London,
Who we've already talked
who we've
about.
already talked about. Next page. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn.
I'm just kidding.
We talked about him in
Dazed and Confused. He's the lead in Dazed and Confused.
Oh, classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a good movie too.
Aerosmith tickets, top priority of the summer.
Literally, that's so funny because I was gonna text her.
No,
The Sunday
That's
is
for us.
officially the first day of summer, the 20th, and I was gonna text her Aerosmith tickets, top priority of the summer. And one day we will see
But
them.
I gave you that Criterion collection, didn't I?
You did. I got it.
You have
The
that
Days of
Criterion
Confused.
collection.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a movie we're both addicted to. No big deal.
Did we talk about the fact that he's a twin?
Yeah. His brother's an actor
the
too.
twin.
His brother's an actor, yeah.
Is his brother in Out
Seventh
Cold?
Heaven.
Or is that him in Out Cold?
No, that's him in Out Cold.
Well, what
No,
the fuck
that's
is
Yeah.
his brother in?
His
'Cause
brother's in Seventh Heaven.
His brother's in Seventh Heaven?
Yeah,
Seventh
so.
Heaven.
did he play the boyfriend?
Yeah, see the priest. They're like or a pastor that can date.
He was so
A
his
deacon?
boyfriend.
Or
Yeah.
Oh
what?
no, I think
I don't know.
right? Isn't that his brother? Or
Yeah, there's his brother. Go down. What was he in?
Strangely enough, he's wearing like a
He does look like
preacher's-
a priest.
He looks like a priest in his profile picture.
I'm telling you, man. I'm pretty sure he was the guy in Seventh Heaven.
I'm gonna fact check that for you right now.
Seven.
But he's a journeyman actor for sure. He's done
Yeah.
SWAT, Seven Faces of Jack Ripper.
And he was
Scavengers.
Yep.
Oh, he's the one in Mallrats.
Okay.
Okay.
He's Mallrats.
See,
And
I
Mallrats
always
is one of
miss.
my favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Mallrats.
Right?
Kevin
Don't you have
Smith,
Don't you have the poster? Is that you? That's the poster.
Mhm.
I do not
I do.
see
I think
Seventh
animated
Heaven on
poster.
here.
Maybe not.
It may have.
Jeremy London?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
I
see
always
Seventh
mix
Heaven,
them up
so
anyway.
it may be his brother.
To me, they're one person. I'm sorry, y'all.
It may be Jason that was in Seventh Heaven. I'm gonna check that out right now.
Seven.
But Jason London is the one that's in Out Cold. I absolutely love that. One of the funniest movies
I love Out
of
Cold.
late 90s, early 2000s.
Fucking
Oh my
Fletch.
god. That was my first impression of
Pigpen!
Zach Galifianakis ever.
What's
Of
that?
who? What'd you say?
That was my first impression of Zach Galifianakis. I'd
Oh,
never
yeah.
seen Zach Galifianakis until Out Cold, and
Yeah.
that was the greatest gift Out Cold could ever give me was
Him.
Zach Galifianakis.
Yep.
He's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's a genius. He's
He
a genius.
fucked a hot tub, y'all.
I was gonna say he's the Jacuzzi Casanova.
He fucked a hot tub.
But who hasn't?
Yeah.
No.
They call him that
No, you're
because
not
he
right.
was all up in it,
He was,
loving it strong.
yep. Got stuck up in there. Froze up.
They go to rescue him, and he's like preparing the situation. He's like You think that he's packing it with salt or something, but he's actually pouring salt on his hand and cutting a lime so that he can like take a shot.
Yeah.
And then all he does is just pull him right out.
I want a shot of tequila if I'm gonna do something like that too.
Oh my god! Well, he doesn't take the shot.
I
It's
know,
the dude
it's
that's
the
pulling
dude.
him out that's just taking a shot and is
when
like,
you
"All right,
go-
here we go."
That reminds me, like if you go to like beauty salon and you get a bikini wax, there's some places
Ow.
that'll give you a shot of tequila before you do it.
Really?
Pause.
But
Bye. And she's gone again. All right, I gotta find out if he's in here.
Bikini wax.
oh, you heard me.
We're having
I just
issues with
remember
Zoom today.
Whenever anything, I'm like, remember the last thing someone says, and all I heard was bikini wax.
wax. There's some places you can go when you get a bikini wax. You can get a shot of tequila before you do
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna need a shot of tequila before
Oh,
I
that's
get...
right. Helen went.
Did you take a
That's
shot
what
first?
Every single time this lady ripped off my fucking fur. Okay, so it's at Fossil Way. I don't even know if it still exists. It's off Fillmore Street in San Francisco. Every
Yeah.
single time she would rip you because I had never gotten a Brazilian, so I was like, I gotta do it. She'd be like, shot, and they were like real shots. They'd be like half shots, you know, like nothing like crazy. But I would take a shot and she'd rip, and you're like, oh shit. But like every time, and she would like fill it up, and she'd be like, okay, shot, and you're like, oh fuck. And it was
I mean, that's more of an adventure. That sounds like if I'm gonna get waxed, that would be the way to go.
I mean,
But,
I
like,
want to be shit faced.
I would want to take a couple before I even get started so that I actually have a slight buzz going on before the first rip.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
No, I mean, a bottle of champagne would have been down before I got there.
I mean, I guess that's on you, you know, pre-game before you go get the wax.
Yeah.
That should be a new thing,
Pre-game,
pre-game
get the
before you get a Brazilian.
But at the
Roll.
last point when they rip your ass crack
Ow!
and your butthole, the shot, they're like, shot. You're like, okay.
I don't even feel it anymore.
I never felt the hair leave my butthole. Like, I
Tequila. That's what happens, dude.
I just threw my arms up.
It makes sense. It gets you drunk quicker. So
Yeah,
you might
maybe
as
that's why they choose tequila, because it hits you
well
faster.
hit you faster.
So it is Jason London in Seventh Heaven, not his brother. He plays Sid Hampton in the one episode.
Seven, heaven.
All right, in this he is Chi-Chi's love interest. He is Bobby
Bobby
Lee's love interest. He's just a good old boy.
He is a good old boy.
He is a gentleman. He is chivalrous.
Yeah, he saved Chi-Chi from being raped in the
Chi-Chi
woods.
from being raped. That's how you pick up a lady.
Yep. He saved her on the side of the
Dude,
road.
they were gonna rape her and beat her ass.
Yeah, they would've killed her.
Tell.
Killed her.
They would've
Yeah.
killed
Well,
her.
maybe not though. The boys ended up being good in the end, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
because
didn't take
they-
much to turn them around.
Well, they only had 3 days. Damn it. It was Friday and the social was Sunday. So, I mean,
Yep.
they did a lot in them
They
3
did
days.
a lot in 3 days.
But on day one, they definitely would have raped her.
Mhm.
And then once they saw what was going down, they probably would have killed her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, like, Chi-Chi, I love her, but she is so naive to...
She absolutely is.
She don't know. It's one thing to walk around New York like that because it's New York and you can kind of do whatever you want.
You're
I
more
guess.
forward thinking.
You're more
in New
free,
York.
yeah. But to go through like the Midwest and shit like that with very conservative
Yeah.
people.
Which they never really establish where they're at. Like they say that they ask if they're in West Virginia, or they assume they are, and then Sean Penn, Officer Dullard, says you're far away from West Virginia. But that's it. He doesn't really like say exactly where it is. So it's technically like the nowhere state. It's just
the middle.
generalized.
Yeah. They had to go through all that to get to Cali, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you could say, like, we're trying to get to Vegas, and you could be like, we're nowhere near Vegas, because we're not, but we are. Like, you know, it's not that far.
No, it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
3 and some change.
Helen, are you still with us?
She's frozen, but that's a great picture
It
of
is
her.
a very great picture of her. It looks like she's listening intently. Oh,
Oh,
and
she's like, nope, that's not the look. We'll wait.
Chi-Chi.
Yes. It's so in my face. I don't even know what to do with it. I can't.
Did you send it to
I did not send
Bodhi?
it to her yet. Should I do that while we wait?
Please do that because
All right.
she is going to die. Her life is going to be over.
Which picture should I send? Let's see. There's Neek's treats. This one or this one? You're in
I
this
wanna
one,
be
so
that
I'll
one.
do that one.
I want that picture too.
Oh my god.
We look like a great couple. Though.
We do. So cute.
She's back.
And we're back. We're gonna have a fun time editing this episode.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry, guys.
You're okay.
I don't know what's happening.
It's okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
Dang, that was so quick.
In the meantime, we sent Monique a picture of us right now.
That was
And-
so quick. Literally in seconds.
She approves.
Yeah, we look good. I know we look good.
We know we look good. So good.
Within minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on from Mr. Jason London, we need to talk about Virgil's punk ass. However, he's played some great characters that aren't assholes in other movies.
Such as.
Oh.
Most notably, he is Scotty Smalls in The Sandlot. However, he is older Scotty Smalls, so he is grown-up Scotty Smalls when he like gives the thumbs up down to Benny, who just stole home plate.
So we talked about him too. But I mean, we didn't talk.
I mean,
about
we
him,
didn't
but
talk
we talked
about
about
him.
a movie with him.
Virgil's,
Smalls?
yeah,
Killing me, Smalls?
you're killing me, Small. Well, it's
Yeah,
not him as a kid.
it's him as
an
the
adult.
announcer.
The announcer, when they're like, they
Oh,
say
as
the
the
Jets
announcer.
lost a step or two, but I wouldn't be surprised to see some fireworks.
He still has his Fisher hat on.
Yeah, he still got the fishing hat on.
Yeah, and he's in the booth.
hmm So Virgil is played by Mr. Arliss
Okay.
Howard.
Okay, Howard.
And Arliss Howard has had a great career for himself as a character actor, starting with Mr. Full Metal Jacket. He was a
Mm-hmm.
private cowboy or something like that.
Kind of remember him young.
Yeah, he was super young. He's also been in Moneyball. He was in Jurassic Park: The Lost World, Time Traveler's Wife. He is killing it. To this day, he's 65 years old, and he's got more projects in pre-production. He has 71 credits to his name. Very, very impressive resume. That being
That's
said,
beautiful.
he plays an asshole in this movie.
He does a good job as an asshole.
Yeah, he's the local tow truck / mechanic
/ wife beater.
/ wife beater. Doesn't like spice. Nothing too zesty. Bitch, how do you not like any flavor in your whatever she's making? I think she's making chili.
Damn.
And it's not. It's paprika.
It's
Paprika.
paprika.
is spice.
It's
Okay.
paprika. You can't handle
It's
paprika?
smoky.
How about pepper?
I'm sorry, but
Virgil.
as a whole, not you, Ellen. White people don't put a lot of spice in their stuff.
Not even like salt and pepper, though?
Not enough sometimes.
Dang.
Not you, Helen. Not you.
I
Yeah.
know. Don't worry.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That's
Helen
all
makes
well
some
and
bomb
good.
shit.
It's good to have it like sweet or whatever you want it's supposed to be, but like you got to have some flavor to it.
Gotta
It
have
doesn't
some
have to be
spice.
Yeah, you
spicy.
gotta have flavor. Fucking annoying.
Nutmeg isn't spicy.
Gotta just
Salt isn't spicy.
hit the salt.
You know, garlic. Hit that salt.
Hit that salt like this.
Get your elbow right.
Don't hate on me.
Are you taking
Going
a shot?
shots now.
I'll take a shot with you. Let me see that
Yeah.
giant thing.
Oh no.
It's our 100th
We're going
episode.
to shots.
Helen and I are taking a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Ellen, here is to seeing you in 3D eventually. Cheers.
No, again? Ah!
Oh
This
no.
can't be happening. No, wait,
Oh,
you're coming back.
We're back. We're back. I didn't take the shot.
He didn't.
So we're
Cheers.
cheers. All right,
To
here
my
we go.
chi-chi.
She's got that delicious maker's mark over there.
Ooh. I got my singing voice on now. Shit. All right. So Arliss, yeah, he's the local mechanic. He's the local tow truck. He's the local wife beater. And in my personal opinion, call me crazy, but she probably knows just as much. What's her name? Carol Ann? Stalker Channing?
Uh-huh.
I bet you she knows just as much about auto mechanics, if not more, than he does. But because she is a
fixes it
good,
without the parts.
loyal, loving wife, she lets him be wrong. Because she doesn't want to make waves. She doesn't want to get in his way. Because immediately when they break down and he's like, I can fix it in 5 minutes as soon as I get the part. She tries to make a suggestion.
Well, maybe you can
and she's
call
like, maybe you can call
so-and-so.
so-and-so. And like she has an idea on how to fix it faster. He doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And I think that's where she gets her first shiner. Because she goes in that house and then he follows right afterwards. Ugh.
I mean, she should have kept.
Nothing
her
I
mouth.
hate more than a wife beater.
She should have kept her mouth shut.
She should have put way more spice in there and said, fuck you, I'm leaving.
Yeah, the spice like fucking arsenic. That's what I would have put in this fucking chili.
Some
I'd have
men
put
just
so
can't
much
hold
chili
their
pepper in that
arsenic.
shit.
Yeah, I would have tried to kill him like on Mrs. Doubtfire. He's like,
Oh, yeah. Not make mine not spicy. I'm allergic to pepper.
poor guy. That sucks.
God. I've killed the bastard.
Don't say poor guy. Fuck that guy.
She's talking about Pierce Brosnan and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. He should have.
Oh,
Help is on the way, dear.
He didn't deserve to like die. He was a good guy.
He lifts him up and starts doing the Heimlich. Oh, work with me.
Fuck that face up.
Love Robin Williams.
Love Robin Williams. We can talk about him next since he's only in here for one scene.
And we have.
What?
What was that?
I'm sorry, I clicked on something.
Porn?
It's not porn, I swear.
That's what the internet's for.
I'm watching the L
Porn.
word. I don't need porn right now.
The internet is for porn.
That's true. Get your L word on.
Tricky. Oh my
Cake
god, we should sing that song.
We can sing that
You would
song.
be a great Kate
We
Monster.
should sing that song and we should record it. We'd be really cute. You have a really good voice.
Hell yeah. Sorry, Kate Monster.
Sorry, Kate Monster.
Grab your dick and double click.
Porn. You guys ready for? Oh wait, we were talking about Robin Williams.
Tricky.
Wait, so we've talked about him.
We just talked about Robin Williams.
That's right, Birdcage.
Birdcage. Madonna. But you keep it all inside.
Marcia Grant. But
Right.
you keep it all inside.
Yeah, he does.
With salt and pepper.
What is his name in this movie?
John
Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Oh, that's my name too.
Oh, don't you hate it when people
Don't
always
you hate it when
shout?
people scream?
I hate that.
They shout John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Shut
Da,
up.
da, da, da.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Who came up with that
That's
song?
my name too.
Who would name their kid that?
That's
Robin
not his
Williams?
real name.
I know.
It's got to be
It's
like his
Kroll.
pseudonym.
Oh yeah, girl. I mean, he's around this fabulous people. You have to have a pseudonym.
Everyone in the queer community has a cute name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
But-
call me Sunshine.
Is that where your Instagram comes from?
Yeah.
I love that.
Thank
That's
you.
cute. So he plays John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. That's a mouthful. He has one scene. He is absolutely fabulous from
He
head
is.
to toe. He's
He
got
comes
that
up to the
cool ass
table.
hat, his jewelry hanging out.
Got some meat taco.
I feel
taco
like-
meat coming out.
Him and John Leguizamo are having like this little one up on improvisation. They're like working off of each other and having the best fucking time.
Yeah. I mean, I
And-
feel that.
I think they're improvising their
Absolutely.
lines.
They're like flirting with each
Uh-huh.
other, just being.
And then when
Well,
Chi
wasn't
Chi
there a
gets a
big?
little too
That was
dirty.
a big problem on set, wasn't it?
It was a big problem on set. Improving.
Improving was a big problem on set.
Improving was a huge problem on set.
Well, mainly because Johnny Legs is a writer and an improver and a comedian, so he was really feeling Chi Chi coming out with his own shit. And Patrick Swayze was not about it. He was not about it so much that he took a swing at Johnny Legs.
Oh, they did more than that.
They brawled out.
Oh yeah.
On set.
Is it time for that story?
Go ahead.
Okay, so the way that John Leguizamo remembers it is he showed up to set still drunk from the night before, because what a lot of people don't know is that he had his future wife on this project. So he met her. Her name is Teeny. He met her on the previous project, and he just fell head over heels for her. She was a costume girl on Carlito's Way, and when he made negotiations for this project, he made sure that she was his costume girl. Because he really, really liked her and he wanted to pursue her, apparently. Yeah. They went out the night before to the only bar in town in Nebraska. This is how I know it was in Nebraska. And they spent the night eating these shitty-ass, fried crickets.
No.
And drinking and dancing and stuff. They spent the night together, and then he left and went to work, and he showed up to work still drunk from the night before. And like you said, he was improving, and Patrick didn't like that.
I love improving. Mm-hmm. I think it's hilarious. If somebody else is going to do it, then I'm about to go for it too.
I'm all for improv as long as it's within the guidelines of the story and of the scene. Yeah. You know, you gotta progress the story along.
It's playful for everyone involved.
Yeah.
It has to be playful for everybody involved.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You can't have an improv and it just be you basically riffing off, because then you kind of alienate all your other players, and it's just not fun anymore.
And kind of takes you on tangents that it shouldn't be going on, that take you away from the goal of the scene and the goal of the movie.
I'm sorry. All I can think of is poof, Michael Scott. He does his improv. He's like, give me all the guns, and he's like.
I think this was the confrontation scene anyway, when they're upstairs and they're in their nightgowns and stuff.
They were having their fight.
Yeah, when they're actually doing their fight anyway.
And they say some very hurtful, racist. I mean, that fight can get very elevated.
Very quickly.
Seriously.
Especially if John Leguizamo's improv.
Yeah.
And so that's what was going on. And Patrick had enough, and he got out of character, and they started fighting. And apparently called him a little Puda bitch a couple of times.
Pudo?
He's like, all right, Johnny Legs, let's go. You want to fight, you little Puda bitch? I'll teach you some lessons. And
he was like,
John was like, all right, let's go. And apparently, Wesley stayed out of it. John Leguizamo likes to joke.
That's because he can
saying
kick both
that
their
Wesley was
ass.
Like, I'll hold your purses. And he just stayed out of it.
He's like, I'm a black belt. I won't end this fight. So this is all between y'all.
Absolutely.
Wesley Snipes is so fucking cool.
He's a fucking black belt, man. He killed.
Multi-degree black belt.
He'll
whoop their asses.
Swayze might be Roadhouse, but he's no Blade. No blade.
He's fucking no blade.
So this fight ended with John Leguizamo throwing up on Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, he was drunk.
He was drunk and he puked up all those crickets from the night before.
And his girlfriend had to wash his costume.
Oh my God. That's
she was
so
pissed.
bad.
She was pissed.
So bad.
Had to wash your nasty ass.
So, might I recommend John Leguizamo's one-man show, Ghetto Clown, and you will get the full story of what happened on this day.
You would Ghetto Clown.
Okay.
So fucking good. But yeah, he had his future wife on this set. She was a costume girl. And he still got a Golden Globe out of it. So, we're going to get to them, though. Mm-hmm. It's time to talk about Miss Alice Drummond. Drummond. Where do I know that last name? Oh, Different Strokes.
Different strokes.
Mr. Drummond.
Yeah.
Different strokes.
Maybe I'm related. I'm just joking.
Different strokes
It takes
different strokes to rule the world.
The sun won't move to the beat of
just one drum.
Might be good for you, and not be good for some. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Dude, that one is
Mrs.
so
Drummers.
old. Okay, so Alice Drummond plays. Oh, what is her name in this? Starts with an M. Myrna.
Myrna.
It is Myrna.
She can't hear you. She's like.
Did you just pull a Yui?
Oh my god! I literally died today. I died today when I was
when
watching
she pulls a U-turn.
Because she's like, "Here, I got your
I love
picture."
her
And she
so
does a
much.
straight up U-turn.
She
Did
makes
you
a
just pull a
straight up
U?
U-turn.
She did because she was going the wrong way.
She's just running away from Wesley.
She was cute.
And yeah, she pulls a straight up U-turn. A lot of people also notice her in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
That's what I remember.
I'm gonna stay just like this until she comes back. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take a drink.
To the beat of just one drum.
We should do like different poses for when she comes back.
She comes back and we're like in this. I'm in that seat. You're in this seat.
All right, we'll do the Bart Simpson on this one. Here, you can choke me.
Why you little? Wait, we gotta wait for her to like, and then come back.
Okay, well wait. Yeah, don't really choke me.
You don't like being choked?
No, I'm more of a
You like being slapped?
choker. No.
What is with guys and choking? I don't. Does it make you feel like?
No, I
dominant?
only do it if the girl wants to.
Oh.
And she's back.
God, why you little? Oh, Hella's back. Hey,
And we're back.
Hey.
I was enjoying that immensely.
We did that for you, baby.
Sorry.
Hey,
It's
get your
beautiful.
We got
Get your
it.
chi-chis in there.
I'm sorry, my chi-chis.
Choo-choos are out on the choo-choos, and I like it.
There we go. Get a little patting going on.
Here you go.
They have a mind of their own. Isn't that what he says when he's in the truck?
Mm,
Bobby Ray is just looking at his cleavage.
his non-cleavage.
His non-cleavage. So yeah, Alice Drummond plays the mother of Ray Finkel in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Yeah.
And she's again why does she play these characters that are supposed to like not have all their marbles upstairs?
Because she could do that doughy
Yeah.
look, like.
Huh. Do you expect him home soon? Oh yes, I expect him home any minute.
Oh, that's right.
She expects him home any minute. See, the engine's running, but there's nobody behind the
No
wheel.
one behind the wheel. So wait, has she been acting? When did she start?
She started when she was around 50 years old.
Oh, she's like the rapping granny.
Uh-huh. She was born in 1928. Her first credits aren't until the 70s. Yeah, and not only that, you also might recognize her from Ghostbusters. She opens Ghostbusters. She is the librarian.
She's a librarian.
She's the screaming librarian that Slime... Is it Slimer?
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
didn't realize.
No, it's
No,
the
it's not
ghost.
Slimer. It's
that
the other ghost. But
Dude.
yeah, she's the screaming librarian at the beginning of Ghostbusters.
that used to scare the shit out of me.
Oh, yeah.
New York Library.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Oh.
it haunted?
I don't know. I hope so.
I don't know.
Always.
But in this, Alice plays
wait.
Myrna. She only has a few lines, but
And you
everything.
drink every time
she's
you
in
hear
there
'em.
so much.
We heard a little shuffling.
Your stockings are falling down. Oh,
She's like,
so freaking cute.
dude,
She's shuffling by,
busting Yui's in the middle of
Mm-hmm.
the street.
and I love the relationship that she has with Nagzima.
I know their relationship is
It's so
cute.
cute.
Because she's, her husband owned the old picture show house.
Yeah.
Till it closed because.
Until it closed, exactly.
Till it closed.
And
so
then I don't know if she moved to this neighborhood?
It probably
or
was
what?
It probably was a theater for the neighborhood.
I
For the
feel like
town.
she was a big name in Hollywood, and after her husband passed, she left, and she took all her memorabilia with her.
No, I think he lived there too.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because
Okay.
she's like, yeah, her husband owned the movie theater until he died, and she just hasn't been the same. So,
You guys, what do I do if I have an itch on my chin? You just,
dang, that's so rough, girl.
it itches.
It's- it's-
Is that what you
rough.
do? I don't know.
I don't know. Just scratch it. You're fine.
All right. Well,
I lost you guys.
Your face is hilarious.
well. She's mean mugging the camera.
Why? Why does it keep fucking up? Tell them that it's human nature.
I don't know. Ain't nobody else online right now.
I just want to do this, like, schmear it.
Got you.
She back.
There
Back
she is.
again.
I don't know what's happening.
Lenny's
know.
back.
We're just gonna let it keep playing. I'm not even gonna edit this stuff out. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be.
Okay,
'Cause
so
we keep losing Helen.
so
I'm floating into the abyss of the unknown
Right? And it's
in a strawberry social smash of time. I'm floating right now, y'all.
I know.
I'm so drunk. I always get so drunk.
this is the best part.
right.
That's what I gotta say. Like, if you're not drunk by the end of this episode, what are you doing with your life?
For real.
What are you doing?
All right.
It's not like you can go anywhere.
Alice, we love you, but we got so many people to talk about. I will
There's
say
so many people in this movie.
that Alice did pass away on November 30th of 2016.
R.I.P.
Yeah, she was up there though. She was born in 1928, so she was 88 years old when she passed. So she had a great life. She even has the cutest little profile picture on her IMDb.
She's cute.
She's such a sweetheart. And another sweetheart is Blythe Danner, who
Oh my god, I can't. I love her so much.
take the reins. Tell me about her.
She is like she's like Hollywood royalty a little bit. She's pretty fantastic. She's been in so many great effing films that you just like, and she has such a presence back when she was younger, as well as like she's so award nominated and so recognized. But she even like travels even past that. Like she is constantly gets work. It's amazing how like Anna is still getting work, and she's this beautiful golden actress age goddess. Like,
and she's so
lovely.
like disarming. Her eyes are so inviting. Like you just want to sit and have a conversation with her.
She
exactly
is good. I mean, I just think of her as Meet the Parents, obviously.
Oh yeah,
Muskrat. Like, that's how I always think of her. And in this movie, I think of her.
I think of her Will and Grace.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
that's true. She plays William's mom, right?
Her so hard with Will Truman's. Yeah, Will Truman's mom for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. In this movie, she's Beatrice, and she's a bit of a gossip. Like she's giving the girls the lowdown on everybody in town, like who's the drinker, who's the mute, who's hasn't had sex in forever,
who her boo is.
Oh yeah,
he's
then
the
Jimmy Joe,
nicest color man you'd ever want to meet.
Yep. So,
so cute.
And they look at her like, girl, you got eyes for him. May I have this dance?
I've been waiting 23 years to ask this.
There's only 10 people in this damn town. You might as well ask her.
What's that song that's playing when they're dancing?
Thrill me.
What is it?
Thrill me.
That's what it is.
I
love that
song. Kiss me, baby.
Kiss me.
Oh, kiss me.
Let me tell you I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
I love that song. It's such a good song.
Oh, so good.
So yeah, she's got eyes for Mr. Jimmy Joe, who is, according to her, the nicest colored man you ever want to meet. That's so good.
It just
and her
kind of
eyes
shows
are just gazing after him.
How
This strong, hard-working black man unloading his truck. He's got his little cafe going.
Yeah, he even made it all cute with the tables out.
Yeah,
You
yes,
He
he
did.
did.
He was down.
He was done.
He was one of the few townspeople that was like, I'm down. I'm ready to like get with
Let's
it.
change
Like
it up.
y'all
Let's
are
change it up.
here.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
have some fun.
For sure. And then
And that cute who's the cute boy that's in the general store with his
The
with
list.
his,
Little
with his
shopping-
stutter.
with his little cute stutter and who
We're
is
gonna give him
that?
to.
What's his name?
His name is Jamie Harold. He plays Billy Budd, I think.
Oh, we're passing.
Or you know what? It might be. Is that Billy Budd or is that Tommy that's working in the general store?
Billy Bud.
I think it's Tommy.
Oh.
I think it's Tommy.
So Tommy is played by Michael Vartan.
This is wrong. See,
No.
that's the other dude.
That's someone else.
So I said,
Yeah, that's the other guy.
Tommy
That's
is
the
the
guy
one
that
who
Wesley
gets
Snipes goes, like my nails? Boom.
boom.
Oh, okay. So Tommy is the one
He
that
was an
learns
alias.
manners.
He was an alias. That's what I was about to say.
Okay. Then it's got to be Billy Budd, right?
Yeah,
Billy Bud.
he works in
All
stuff.
these
Yeah, that's
it's
him.
these Midwestern names.
I know.
I'm just like,
So Billy Budd is played by Jamie Harold.
mm.
So he
Jamie
is
Harold.
from Natural Born Killers, The Score, Some of All Fears, Aaron Brockovich. My dude continues to work.
Who are you in Natural Born Killers? We did that.
We
Wait,
did do that movie.
Natural Born?
He
That's
was
so
in,
funny. What's his name? Arliss Howard, the guy that was in Virgil, was in Natural Born Killers as well.
Was he?
Yeah,
Shit.
I thought so.
As we just did that movie.
In Natural Born Killers, he plays kid number 2. I mean,
Ooh,
that's
kid
why
number 2.
that's why we didn't talk about him in that one. He was still a kid. He didn't.
Kid number 2.
He hadn't established a name for himself yet.
When the fuck was there kids in this movie? I don't remember no damn kids.
There was the kid in. I mean, there was her brother.
That's true, but he wasn't the brother.
He wasn't the brother. No. I don't know. I don't remember kids being in this unless they were
number
like
2.
running in the convenience store or something.
Well, gotta see.
Well, either way, Jamie Harold plays Billy Budd. I like when he puts on that yellow suit, looking like the man from what is that book with the monkey? Curious George,
the man in the yellow hat.
Man in the yellow hat. Who's he dancing with? Is he dancing?
I don't remember.
Because everybody like gets paired up
They
as that
coupled
song
up,
starts
yeah.
to play. Even Myrna finds herself an old farmer to dance with.
Yeah, he been waiting.
Yeah, he's been waiting for sure.
Wait, who were we just talking about before him?
We were talking about Alice, or I'm sorry, Beatrice.
Oh yeah.
So,
His cousin.
Oh
no, that's
no,
yeah.
Blythe Danner. We were talking about Blythe Danner.
Who is the mother of?
She plays Beatrice.
Do you know who she in real life is the mother of?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know?
Who? What?
Who's her kid?
Gwyneth
Sorry, I got in my head
Paltrow.
for a minute.
Really?
Her child is.
Wait, what'd you just say?
She's the mother of Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, the same as your eyes.
I can see that.
Mhm.
I didn't know that,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, you can definitely see it as
know.
like you look at her. It's like, wow.
Yep, that's her
I knew
mama.
that.
Okay.
So yeah,
Mm.
keeping it going.
I'm surprised they haven't done any work together.
I would like to see that.
Mm-hmm.
They would be.
I'd like to see like
but I want it to be like a funny.
I would like to see a comedy where the mother and daughters work with each other, but it's got to be like the real mothers and daughters. So it's got to be Blythe Danner and Gwyneth Paltrow. It's got to be Goldie Hawn and I always forget her name. Oh my god.
What?
Kate Hudson?
Kate Hudson. Yes.
Oh, then you said
Thank
Jade.
you.
I was like,
I was
See,
thinking
somebody
about
else is yelling at
seriously,
us
those
over
two
their
look so
headphones.
much alike.
okay. Well, then I want Meryl Streep and her daughter too.
There you
That'd
go.
Be a good one.
Yep. Melanie Griffith and her daughter could do it.
Jada Pinkett and Willow.
How old is Willow nowadays?
Oh, she'd be
I
too
love
young for
Willow
that
so
A
man.
much.
little too young.
I love
But
Willow.
like something like that.
I like
All
it.
right, Hollywood, you guys got to
Willow's
write
more
this
into
out.
music though. She's not really. I mean, she could be an act. I mean, she is, but she's more an artist, like
Ooh,
music.
that's a good strawberry.
She's a huge musician.
True.
I love Willow.
All right.
She's awesome.
Well, speaking of Miss Beatrice's significant other, Jimmy Joe is played by Mr. Mike Hodge.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, Mike.
Sorry,
Hodge.
excuse me. I had a little strawberry in my mouth. Mike Hodge is a great journeyman actor. Damn, this drink is getting to me.
Yeah, me
Another
too.
one?
Yes. Hell yes, it's our 100th episode.
Well, I gotta make it.
Oh,
Hold
she's
on.
got to make it. All right, while you're doing that. So Jimmy Joe, played by Mr. Mike Hodge. My dude sadly did pass away a few years back. Yeah. He died on September 9th, 2017. He was 70 years old. So not very old. Yeah, and that it's a damn shame
Not
because
at
I
all.
really enjoyed him in this. I love towards the end when they're all surrounding Chris Penn, and like he grabs his titty and
Yeah,
everything.
he rubbing
He's like, "That was
nips."
my slipper right
Yeah, he
there."
does.
He's like, what the perverts?
Before that,
Perverts!
perverts.
Cheers. Cheers to the perverts.
He was a journeyman actor. He had been on every TV show you can think of, from Blind Spot to Blue Buds to New York Undercover, Ringer, Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Dum, boom, 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 boom,
There you
boom. Bow.
He had a recurring role on that from 99 to 2010.
I'm gonna have to peep him out.
Yeah. Well, it was multiple roles.
No, I know.
So it was Detroit Detective, Port Authority Officer, Captain Laurel. He played different characters.
Oh, they'll have somebody on there be a suspect and go to jail for life, and then 2 seasons later he'll be on the show as an officer. You know what I mean?
Nice.
What the-
Well, they also had him on regular Law and Order from 91 to 2006.
Boom, 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 boom,
And
boom,
on
boom,
there,
boom.
he played Judge Delano, Young Jeff, Leonard Hillman.
He does look like a judge.
Yeah. And then he was on As the World Turns.
Dang.
And that's just his TV credits. He's got a bunch of movie credits as well. So my dude did a great job. And sadly, he passed away about 3 years ago, which is a damn shame. Only 70 years old.
Because as the world turns. I don't know. Did you ever watch that?
I never watched As the World Turns.
My dad used to watch soaps. Not that one, but
Sadly,
One of
a
the oldest
number.
soaps, too. It's
It
been on
is.
forever.
I should have mentioned that a number of these actors in this movie have passed away. Mike Hodge, Alice, Swayze. We haven't even gotten to him yet.
Oh,
And
Swayze.
of course, Mr. Robin Williams.
oh, yeah, that's true.
And also our next actor, Chris Penn,
Yeah, oh, that's true.
Sheriff Dollars
Yeah,
himself.
Chris Penn's gone, too.
Yeah, he passed away in 2006. And
That
he
was sad.
he was in so many
That was a
movies.
sad death.
Yes, it was.
Was it an OD?
It was unexpected. If I'm not mistaken, it was.
Like he was in a hotel
It
or
was.
something.
Mm-hmm.
It was sad.
Yeah. I always enjoyed his work, though. Like, what is your favorite
Yeah.
Chris Penn movie? Like,
Reservoir Dogs.
Jesus.
you can argue Reservoir Dogs,
Footloose.
Reservoir Dogs
Footloose.
is so good.
freaking Footloose,
Footloose.
the best of the best.
Is this gonna be horrible? This is gonna be terrible and everyone's gonna make fun of me. I really remember him though in Corky Romano.
Yes.
Dude, I
That's
know.
you remember?
I mean, Chris Kattan is such an underappreciated SNL character.
I agree.
And this is a character he created during that time.
Mhm.
When
You
he was
guys
working
want
for
some
SNL.
cookies?
Some
Yeah, what's
cookies.
up, guys? Like, so I do that movie for I don't know. Well, just because he's so funny in that movie. But then also like True Romance, I remember him a lot.
True Romance. I was
yeah.
gonna mention that one. He did a few Tarantino movies.
He's-
Wow, I didn't even
Yeah,
forgot
they
about
had a
that.
close connection for sure.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Rush Hour. He plays.
My God, he's in Rush Hour.
He's in Rush Hour.
I
He is in
forgot.
Rush Hour.
What's his name in that one?
I don't-
Freaking
oh, God.
Clive.
Clive.
Hey, Clive, I'm not going to forget this. I'm going to come back later. I'm going to bring your fat ass some cookies.
Some cookies.
So good.
But him
so
and
good.
Chris Tucker have this like exchange where they're joking, but him and Jackie have some serious moments at the same time.
Jackie.
Like Jackie wants to know, he wants the name, and he's like pressing him, like I don't care about him, I don't care about you, I care about the little girl. Give me the name. And he gets to Chris,
and he
Chris,
shows a picture.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your
He
hand.
gets a picture of it and says, like, look at this little girl.
Where is she?
Chan.
The guy's name is Juntao.
Jackie.
Man, I should rewatch that movie.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that movie.
I'm
Netflix.
amazed that we haven't done Rush Hour on
Not
this
a one
podcast
rush
yet.
hour.
I absolutely love it. You know
We
what I
haven't
love
done
about that
any-
movie?
Have
The
you guys done
outtakes.
Shanghai Nights?
No.
No, but we talked about it.
Tell me what you want from
Jackie
me.
Chan all around, man.
Shanghai Noon, Shanghai Nights, and now they're coming out with part 3. I think it's called like
Get outta here.
Shanghai
Afternoon.
Dawn or something like that.
Shanghai Midnight.
No, it can't be the same.
I don't know.
It's not. It's something. It's another time of day. I don't remember what it is, but they're coming out with part 3.
But they're not having Owen Wilson. No way. Owen Wilson would never.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Stop it.
Yeah. Can't do
You're fucking
Shanghai anything without Owen Wilson or Jackie Chan.
I
How they
just
gonna
would
do
never
the
see
game
him
in the
doing that.
bathtub, the drinking game? Ah,
Yep.
Okay, can I go on record really quick?
What's
Can I
that?
go on record?
Okay.
I have officially made it to 1 hour and 58 minutes, but I have to pee.
Oh.
So go ahead and mark it and whatever tally that you have, but I gotta go pee.
Go
I'll
pee.
be back.
I'm gonna pee in
I'm sorry.
solidarity with
You
you. 'Cause
literally
I gotta pee too.
no princess points in this.
Do I lose
No
princess
princess?
points?
You lose no princess points.
You failed step 1.
I'm gonna sit here and wait.
You wait.
I will wait. It is now the Chi show. I'm just going to sit here and work on my character work. The problem is all this hair keeps getting in my face. I think I gotta get a better wig next time. I didn't even bring my compact. My girls are sagging. I don't know what to do at this moment.
Okay. I'm back. I did it. Okay, cool.
Well, at least
Eileen,
one of you
I-
are back. It's just you and me.
What?
We're still waiting for Zenobia to go back. She's still
Oh my God, don't
peeing.
even worry about it, girl. You're so okay.
You
You
know-
look gorgeous.
Can I tell you a
I look
story?
gorgeous. I didn't powder myself, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not looking like too shiny, so like we're okay.
Oh, but you're frozen again.
Oh my God, girl.
Here
You
we go.
paused. I'm gonna totally come on. But just so you know, I've been tanning my ass off on
Let me see. You gotta unfreeze first. I can't see anything. It looks like you're adjusting your hat and you're just frozen like that. And you got this face on you.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
There we go. There you are.
No, I got back. I got a tan. I was talking
Okay.
about my tan.
Oh, yeah. I could see it on your nose and on your cheeks a little bit.
A little bit. I got a little sun kiss.
You know what the funniest part about before we started this podcast was, for me personally, was when I had to go pee.
I'm sorry, I had to put on suspenders. It took longer.
So normally, before we start this podcast, I go pee because I know that we're gonna be here for a number of hours
Oh.
recording.
I don't care. That's insane.
But when I walked in there, standing up in front of the toilet,
He did go.
peeing and looking like this, knowing I have the makeup and this on, as Ashley and Zenobia are walking by the restroom, and I'm just standing there looking over my shoulder while I'm peeing. It was the most.
It was surreal.
It was the most surreal moment
Very
of the
surreal.
night. I was like, oh shit, I'm
Oh,
a
well,
drag
I
queen
live for my
peeing standing up. This is what comedy is written about.
Yeah.
I live for my go girl.
Yup.
Like me standing up. I even have travel. I actually hold on, wait. I think I have one.
What's a go
Yeah.
girl?
I have my travel go girl.
What is that?
It's a penis.
So I can pee standing up.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah. Pee funnel.
This is an invention that was created. Me and Zenobia had the prototype at Burning Man.
We did. It was
Remember
nothing. It was nothing as nice as that, but yes, it
Nothing as
works.
nice as this.
Oh my god.
It works though.
It works.
And it's the best thing known to man. This one's called Peabody.
You know what? I
Sorry,
have
that-
heard of those. A lot of actors use them in the theater world when they're stuck behind curtain so that they don't miss their cues nowadays.
Yeah, it's super easy.
She's like,
I
don't look
use
at me.
them
I'm
all
using
the
my
time.
pee buddy.
Okay, so
My Peabody.
getting back to Chris Penn, now that everybody has peed, I have a theory on Sheriff Dullard. Is it
Yeah?
sheriff or deputy? I think it's sheriff.
Sheriff.
So I
Sheriff.
think
Officer. It's officer. It's
Sheriff.
Officer Dullard.
No,
yeah.
he's a sheriff.
Is he a sheriff?
The officers are the ones that are laughing at him.
Okay.
He's in a sheriff car.
But sheriff,
Yeah,
the
he's in a.
sheriff would have a lot more pull.
Yeah,
Girl.
I agree.
You know, I write everybody's name down. Sheriff.
Sheriff Dullard.
But
You're right.
he. Yeah, no, the cops are the ones who find him knocked out and they're laughing at him like, you got beat up by a girl.
Dullard here.
He's like, shut up. If you look, I'm going to bring 3 bodies back here. And if you look up their address and you don't see something.
However, their uniforms are different. I think they're from a different precinct.
Police officers and sheriffs are 2 different things.
Yeah.
They have 2 different cars, 2
Mhm.
different uniforms. The officers laughing at
Yeah.
him are wearing blue. He's
Yeah.
wearing brown. He's a sheriff.
That's why they're laughing at him. They don't answer to him.
He's a sheriff.
Now, my theory is I think that he's gay. I think that he is in the closet and he is fighting it with every inch of himself, and that's why he is hunting them down so vigorously.
So when he pulled him over and he looked in the window,
I think he knew.
he was like, P. Sways is a dude.
Yeah.
Well, duh. I mean, he looks like a Ken doll in a wig, but yeah, I can see that.
Not only that, if you listen to his
Pervert.
monologue that he has while he's at the bar,
Yeah.
and he's talking about 2 men hugging up on each other, kissing
Strong.
each other, strong, strapping man, all their facial hair and this, that, and the other. Like, as he is talking about it, he's getting more and more seductive about it.
Yeah.
I think that
he's
he
good.
is in the closet, and that's why he's trying to run
Okay.
these people out of town.
I love it. That's a good theory.
That's my theory on Sheriff Dullard.
He's all getting all hard in the pants, describing it. He's like,
Absolutely.
you
His
know.
uniform's getting tight.
what does Wesley Snipes
Tighter
say?
than it already is.
He's like, oh, that you guys have the same thing between your legs. He goes, boink, 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 boink. That's like my favorite. Boink, boink, boink.
Oh my god.
Wesley Snipes is such a. I just want to say the casting of these 3 different queens is like so perfect because
hmm
it shows you the old white way. You know, Patrick Swayze plays like the more older, proper drag queen, which a lot of older drag queens nowadays, they do that like Susie Homemaker like look.
Really? Okay.
Mhm. And then you got the sassy, colorful black girl who goes heads and she tries things with colors and her makeup and her wigs.
Mhm.
And then you got the little, you know, Latin who's fiery, who's always going to wear something super short and super tight
Mhm.
and just be extra.
Extra provocative.
Yeah. So
Wow.
they did a really good job of picking their.
I think so,
type of
too.
queens.
Their main cast. We're almost there. We got one more
I'm sorry.
actress to talk about before we get to the main 3. And that is the lovely, wonderful Miss Stockard Channing.
Who we also have already talked
We have
about
already talked about her.
on Grease.
There are worse things
Yeah.
I could do than go with a boy
Then go with
or
a boy.
2.
In the neighborhood
neighborhood
thinks I'm trashy.
and no good.
I
I
suppose
suppose it could be
It could be
true.
true.
You were
But
so
there
drunk.
are worse
There are
things
worse
I could do.
I
Oh,
could do.
I love her so
I could
much.
stay home
Every
every
night.
night.
Wait around for
For
Mr.
Mr.
Right.
Right.
Take cold showers every day and throw my love away
On a dream that won't come true.
You guys, that's something I would never do.
I
And we
something I
already
would
did
never
that
do.
movie.
don't know. It just gets you.
It does.
Such a good song.
That song, particular in the entire soundtrack, that song is really good.
It's so good.
That's the worst thing I could do. I love it.
I hate the delay
There's not a
between
lot
us.
of-
I know.
No, I hate it. Don't worry, I'm coming, and
You're-
we're gonna.
you're
not
coming
have this
home
delay.
soon.
We're gonna do the biggest family group hug. I can't fucking wait.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Ashley and Robin still up? Are we all?
She's
Together
here.
still.
Ashley is staying strong.
Ah,
She ain't
She's
asleep.
waving at
that
you.
gorgeous, beautiful.
So
Oh, I fucking love you, Ashley.
She said she fucking loves you, Ashley.
Love you.
She
Oh,
loves-
that's right. Ashley can hear me.
Yeah,
she
can't
can
hear
she
you.
can't hear you, but you can hear her.
Okay.
Yeah. So Stockard Channing, she plays Carol Ann, and I love her. I love
Love her.
her.
I love
in this
her.
movie. It's not even the alcohol. Well, it's a little bit of the
It's
alcohol.
a lot of the alcohol, but we do love her. I love her in this. I love her in Grease. I love her in First Wives Club.
First Wives Club. She's in
and
there
she's
for
on
5
Netflix.
minutes.
But her scene is so emotional that you're like, damn, Gina.
I want you to have the.
She's like,
No,
oh, no, no. And she's like, yeah, take the
no,
rest of the
no,
day off.
I want you to have them take the
Get
rest
in
of the day off.
Oh,
Like,
I
she
love
was-
her in.
oh my God, I'm getting emotional
Oh.
just thinking about it.
oh.
I
Oh
know.
my Don't get me started. You're
I love
going
her
to
in the
smear
West
my
Wing.
makeup. So in
my
this she plays Carol Ann, and she's the sweetest. She is so loving, and she's so loyal, and she knows right off the bat that these girls are drag queens. She knows
Yeah.
from Jump Street
Adam's
as soon
apple.
as they exactly. Adam's
She says
apple.
it in that like scene like 7 times. She's like, you know, you got an apple's Adam apple.
Mm-hmm.
Women don't have Adam apple, but when you got here, I saw that you had an Adam's apple,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't care
It's
that you have an Adam's apple. She just says it over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes,
maybe
girl.
that should be a drinking game rule. Adam's apple. Oh, you'd be fucked by the end.
You're like, oh, I'm waiting
Every
for it.
time you see
But
an
it,
Adam's
like,
apple.
shows the simplicity of her upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
I like it though because it really shows the simplicity of her upbringing, but her complexity of her adult growth. Like she's smart. She's
Absolutely.
like, doesn't matter to me though.
Yeah.
That surpasses all of it for me, and that's what makes it so beautiful. Is that in the end she just completely accepts
Mm-hmm.
Vita exactly who she is, and she says that too. She's like, I've been waiting my whole life to hear someone say those words. Like
To that name.
no
yeah.
matter how many times.
Yeah.
How many times watch
Yeah.
this movie, I start crying every single time because like it's just something that you just want to feel
Mm-hmm.
as somebody who is in this community. You're just like, I've just been waiting for someone to hear me and understand me and see me, and especially for that character because it's so important. Because even though the Vita is white, proper, honey, you don't have everything still
Mm-mm.
because Vita never had a family. Oh no, I lost you. You're frozen. I'm
We hear you.
coming back.
I'm coming back. My
You
grandma.
better. I want you to finish that thought.
I know, that was good.
All right, what are we gonna do this time? Come here.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a
Look at this beautiful thing we have here.
Matchmaker,
Make a
gorgeous.
matchmaker, make me a match.
He is pretty, right?
Find me a fine. Am I a
Catch me.
pretty girl?
Yeah.
Aw.
Like we really beat that face.
You're
Yeah.
such a beautiful Jason. It's kind of scary how beautiful you are.
I can play a drag queen. Okay. Thank you.
Put that in
Could
your profile.
absolutely
I'll do
play a
that.
regular.
All right, this is gonna be my next headshot.
Then I want you to do it like Chi-Chi when they like say her name.
I'm gonna
on
do like
stage
the
and she
angle
jumps.
and the shoulder. I can't. It's too tight. I can't
Yes.
get the shoulder in it.
Oh,
Let me see if I can
Oh,
like
that's so good. I
do
can
like
see
the
that.
pose.
Oh my god. That's everything.
That's my next
That is
headshot right there.
everything.
I'm done. I'm done.
Oh my god.
Lights, camera, cocktails. I'm just checking. That was funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I love her because, you know, she says, I don't see you as a man. I don't see you as a woman. I see you as an angel.
Yeah.
Because
Super sweet.
Vita saved her, man. She saved her.
absolutely
Gave
did.
her the power
Yeah.
to be like, fuck this dude.
I don't need you, Virgil. Get the hell out of my
Yeah,
life.
she can fix cars and raise her babies and be a lot more happier without
Uh-huh.
that bitch
And
around.
I'm sure her babies will be happier as well. Bobby Lee. What's her other daughter's name?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. She's talked about more than she's seen. But
Yeah.
she's better off as a single mother than with Virgil's punk ass. She could put some spice in her life.
Yeah, like pepper.
Some paprika.
Just a couple of fucking
Paprika.
shakes of paper and paprika. Like, get out of here.
Just do it.
Absolutely.
Please. Can you believe?
I bet he was awful in the sack too. Just he seems
Oh, I'm
so-
sure he is. He's probably abusive even there.
Probably.
Motherfucker.
Not in a good way.
Not. No, probably not. Well, Miss Stockard has.
That's when innocent spanks just go for bed.
Stockard Channing has a couple of projects that she is coming out with. One of them is Urban Myths, the series. She's got an episode of that coming out,
Okay.
as well as a movie called Lapham Rising. Or Lapham Rising. I'm not sure. Lapham Rising is in post-production right now. So principal photography is already done, which lucky for you guys because this quarantine is slowing everything down in Hollywood except post-production. So they're in
you
the
get
editing
that-
room right now hooking that thing up.
I was like, because you can get that done by yourself.
Yes. Well, I
Not
mean,
by yourself,
y-
but like
you can send it out.
you can send it out. You can do your part on your own,
Exactly.
separate from everybody else. So,
Mhm.
yeah, there's a lot of things on people's list that says postponed because, damn, Gina, when are we gonna get back to norms?
I don't know. We got the scientists. The scientists got to find a way. But that being said, Stockard Channing, we love you.
Love you.
Oscar nominated for 6 Degrees of Separation.
With my baby, boo boo, Will Smith.
Yes.
That's right. She was the nice white lady that brought him in. You're right.
Yep. Anytime I see her in the cast, I know I'm in for a great performance, even if it's one scene.
I like her voice. I wish she would do like audiobooks because I would listen
Oh,
to
there
her
you go.
read some stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
I would too.
Right? She has a very nice voice.
I agree.
she did a lot of Broadway.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
she could
She
sing and she could dance. Why not?
Mhm. Absolutely.
Her and Blythe Danner. I'm telling you, those ladies.
Yeah.
oof.
She was born to hand jive, baby.
Can you guys hand jive?
Ah, stop it, you stupid. I love it. Lord.
You got to slap the knees.
It makes it jiggle. I don't want it jiggling. Born can you hand jive, baby. Okay. So who are we moving to, baby?
It's time for the trifecta.
Oh,
It's time
yeah.
to talk about our ladies
yeah.
of the evening, starting
yeah.
with the, I don't know if I can say lovely, the
Spirited.
statuesque, the statuesque Wesley Snipes.
Who we've talked about. This
You
is
wanna-
our 4th time, I believe.
Yeah, what did we talk about him in?
Wesley.
We
White
talked
Men
about
Can't
Nice.
Jump,
We talked about
Money
Money
Train,
Train and New Jack
New
City.
Jack City.
So this makes 4, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I believe this is our number 4.
$1 million a week business. Reduce to fucking rubble. Gah! Never liked you anyway.
He did not. I
Pretty
didn't like him.
motherfucker.
I didn't like him either. yeah.
So Wesley Snipes plays Miss Noxzema Jackson.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Yep.
I love
Jesse's daughter.
Daughter
Jesse's
of
daughter.
Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse's daughter.
I absolutely love him in this. I think he does a great fucking job. From
Brilliant.
chasing Myrna around to fake playing basketball when you know damn well Wesley can play because White Man Can't Jump came out before this movie.
Oh yeah. That's why it's like so funny. That's why the other two aren't playing basketball. It's him like with his little pigtails and his little cheerleader outfit.
Absolutely.
So
And
cute.
when he's walking up to the boys and he's trying to teach, or Noxzema is walking up to these boys and she's about to teach them some manners, you're seeing Wesley Snipes and like, oh, he's about to whoop their asses. But he does it like a lady. He just grabs his nuts and says, come here.
I want to lead a dude
No.
by his nuts.
What's his name?
too.
Tommy.
Tommy.
He gets all high with it.
Well,
Tommy.
the way you speak to ladies is "Good afternoon, ladies."
Can I hear you say that?
Good afternoon.
Good
ladies.
afternoon, ladies.
I do like it at the end where she's like, "Okay, let me hear it." He's like, "Good afternoon." She's like, "Oh, so nice."
Carry along.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, run along. Like,
Who is that gorgeous black woman who, in the beginning, comes up to him and says, I wish that I was as pretty as you are?
I don't know who she is.
She is beautiful.
Naomi Watts?
Is that who it was?
Yeah, that was Naomi Watts.
Okay, I
That's
had
who
a
goes with
feeling.
Okay.
That's the joke is that she's a model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Naomi Watts.
she looks over and she's like, I wish that I was as beautiful as you. And she's like, oh, honey, good luck. And just walks off.
It's hilarious.
I mean, I have told drag queens that before, though. Straight
Me
up.
too.
I'd be like, I want to be you when I grow up. How do I look like you? So I totally get it.
Mm-hmm.
He was not beautiful.
He was not.
But his personality, the way he carried himself, was
He
straight
looks
up
gorgeous.
so many. I don't know.
I mean,
I feel, okay, this is how I feel.
Oh, I think he's gorgeous.
I feel like whoever did his
makeup?
makeup did not know how to do black people's makeup. That's my feeling.
okay.
That's just me, because I look at it, and as a dark-skinned woman, not as dark-skinned as Wesley Snipes, the colors you can put on a person and you can't put on a person, or the color wig that she constantly wears, is not a color wig I would necessarily pick for his skin tone.
Gotcha.
That's just me.
Okay.
I feel like his face should have been beaten a little harder, and that, you should have used different colors.
Accentuate those features.
Yeah.
He's got those high cheekbones.
Yeah, but I did love her clothes, and I love the way that she carried herself. She was very poised and very, like, all about her business, like drag queen that you see. You're like, yeah, that bitch. Don't fuck with her. I bet she could do a death drop. Like, that's the kind of, like, queen that I see Wesley Snipes as.
There you
And
go.
I think he did a really good job.
You know, one of the funniest things about this movie that I see is a moment where he actually doesn't have a line, but he's hiding under the bed, and he does this wide military push-up and pushes up the bed, and then just raises it up with his freaking leg.
And then he looks, and then he goes, and he puts it down, like,
He
so
puts it down
gently.
so gently.
Like a lady. Like, I love it. Yeah. And I love it. She's just always like, she got that black sister down.
Yes.
Who just be sitting there and be like,
Mm-hmm.
We what? No, not we. You decided that we wanted to take her with us. Like, that was you, not me.
Vita makes all these decisions. She's got a bleeding heart, and she wants to help the world, which, God love her and more power to her. But you can't obligate other people if they don't want to.
You gotta have your drag mom to be a successful drag queen.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both aunties, though.
They are.
Auntie
Neither one of
Vita
them
and
ever claimed to
Auntie
be mothers.
Noxzema.
They're both aunties.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
That's true.
But I don't think that the term was a thing back then. I think it's a thing now.
Yes, it was.
It was? God, drag mother?
Oh,
was it
yeah.
something?
houses were absolutely a thing during that time.
Well, I feel like, they said that, sh- Vita was telling her, like, how to do her face and how to dress, and now you don't look like,
Hmm.
a slave, like, kind of deal. And she's
And I
probably been
don't,
doing it
yeah.
forever, helping young queens out. Like, okay, change that foundation. You shouldn't wear it like this. Do this, do that, do your makeup like this, wear these. And I think she's been doing it forever. Like, that's just how she is. Once she learned how to do it, she just passed the knowledge on all the time. And I think that's why
Hmm.
Wesley Snipes stays, is because this bitch did it for me. Like, not to the drastic point where
Hmm.
we're driving across country, but she went out of her way to make me better.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Absolutely.
it's super key in the writing because up until that point, like she's like Vita says, Auntie Vita, Auntie Noxie, like
Yeah.
up until the point when they're at it's the strawberry social, the cost, and Bobby Lee runs in and she's like, Miss Vita, Auntie Noxie. Like all of a sudden the name changes and it's not Auntie anymore. And then Noxie even says they come together and Noxie's like, Vita, here, listen. And she even acknowledges at that point, yes, like you were right. This is what blah, blah, blah. Like, and you realize you're like, maybe she is the mother of this little troop all of a sudden. Like, this is where the family is being born. Because she was always, yeah. So I feel like that's really important in the writing to realize, like, no one is referring to her as auntie anymore. She has become mother. I kind of feel like in the storyline, that's when that moment happens. Because that's the first time that Noxie isn't like, well, you're like, you can't drag me into this, blah, blah, blah. Noxie is the first time being like, maybe you were right.
Yeah.
We'll go with it, kind of thing.
I didn't make that connection. I'm so glad that you pointed it out.
The writing is always really like, I'm just so into it.
Mhm.
I'm just like, oh, why did they say that? What does that mean? And then I just like totally introspected immediately. I'm like, what is happening?
You find those little nuances that just change everything.
It kind of just moves it.
So Wesley has got a couple of movies that are going to be coming out. One of them is Chronicles of a Mayan Tunnel, which he has yet to film.
That's not what I was thinking.
Then there's another zombie movie called Outbreak Z.
That's not what I was thinking,
which
but I'm
I'm
ready.
excited for.
No, you can't watch it.
If it's anything like World War Z, I want to see it.
Okay.
You're not. I know what you're thinking about.
Oh, I'm most excited about Coming to America. In other words, part 2. He is General EZ.
I've seen some pictures of him.
I think that means that they recast because General EZ is in the first one.
Maybe that's a title.
Or was it Colonel EZ?
Either way. Maybe
I
it's
am
his
General
son.
EZ. And today, with your blessing, I offer my daughter to your son.
I want...
My blessing is granted.
You know what I want? I want Samuel Jackson to do a little sneak peek in there. That's all I want.
Oh my God, yes. Anybody move, I'll blow your fucking head off.
And I want him to see that he owns his own McDonald's or something. Like,
oh my God.
And someone comes in.
That'd be so great.
And someone comes and robs him and he's like, I invented this shit, motherfucker. Right? And then he, that's all. We just need a little scene. That's all I want.
That would be really, really great.
That's all I want.
I don't know if it's going to happen.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're done filming, but yeah.
Yeah. Principal photography is done, and I don't think that he is in the cast. It's one of the only movies that Samuel Jackson is not in.
Maybe he's just unaccredited. He does that sometimes.
That's true.
Unaccredited.
I hope so. God, do
I
hope
would,
so.
I would do that because I wouldn't want anybody to know I was in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, don't put my name on that shit.
So, I want to talk about Mr. Patrick Swayze.
I did not know that that's all you did.
I officially, yes you did, because you always ask me, am I watching The Walking Dead? I've never watched The Walking Dead because I only read the graphic novel, and I'm not going to ruin it for myself. It's still going. Oh my God.
I'm going to make you watch it anyway.
No, not until you read the graphic novel.
I could do that way quicker than you
Then
could
I will
watch the fucking
and then
show.
I will watch the television show. Then I will watch the television show.
All right, because they on season 7, bitch.
What you talking about? I missed everything.
The Walking Dead.
Ah,
We're just yelling at each other.
Gotcha.
We miss
Well,
each
what's really
other.
funny is that this one's watched the television show, and I've only read the graphic novel.
I see.
And neither one of us will bend the knee.
That's not true. I said I would graphic novel it because I want to see the difference between the show and the book because they're two different things. There's characters that are not even in the book that are in the show. Like Daryl.
Exactly. What are you waiting for?
You to read it.
Daryl is not in the
He's
book?
not in the graphic novel. No.
Oh, that's
No. And I read it.
You know, some people are dead.
I heard he was in the graphic novel, but only in the beginning, and then they killed him off in the graphic novel. But there was such a big uproar that they had to keep him on for more seasons.
Nah, he's not in the book at all.
Oh, shit. Okay. Gotcha.
I know that much. Well, okay, well, when you come out here, you could read it to me like Jason reads to Smashley.
Oh, that'd be really cute.
Look at that face. I love you.
So, to pick up where we left off, now that we've fixed our technical difficulties, what were you saying about the last person?
So Rob Lowe,
Rob Lowe was the
could
last
have been there, but there's one more that I don't see this one being so much. Mel Gibson.
They mention him in the movie.
They do.
They do.
They save him.
And Keanu Reeves.
They do.
They talk about Keanu Reeves too?
Yeah, he's saved
Yeah,
too.
they'll save Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, he's
which
saved.
I would save Keanu Reeves.
They talk about Mel Gibson's butt, I think is what it was.
I never looked at his booty, so I don't know what it looked like.
Mel Gibson? Oh, you got to watch Lethal Weapon.
We got those tight jeans on.
He's
and
got
his
that
mullet.
classic butt in the movie walk. That's where they make fun of it in Loaded Weapon.
I've seen that.
What are you doing? I'm just doing the classic butt in the movie walk.
That movie walk.
He's looking out in this big ass window.
I was thinking of the cock in the walk.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, so who's next?
What?
I know, I think
There's
it's
only
Papa Long.
one. There's only one person left.
Let's talk about him. We just talked about him.
We did just talk about him. Johnny Legs.
Lego. Oh.
Ready for hire.
You can say
What can I do you for?
Yep.
Weddings, funerals, and bar mitzvahs. John Leguizamo plays Chichi Rodriguez.
My favorite in this whole movie.
Absolutely.
Since I was like 7. He's-
He dominates.
I took a second look at Ghetto Clown today, and by second I mean 17th.
Mhm.
And he talks about his entire career in that movie. In that show, I remembered what movie it was where he played a boxer that I couldn't find. It's called Undefeated.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the reason I couldn't find it is because it's a TV movie,
Yeah.
and therefore it's not under his film credits; it's under his TV credits. But John Leguizamo is a fantastic actor. Grew up in New York. He was voted, most talkative in class, and he studied with Lee Strasberg, and he started with like Miami Vice and worked his way up through the ranks. He definitely did not have an easy go of it, and he earned every role that he got. And he is a very studious actor. He is a method actor.
He's a great writer,
He's a fantastic writer.
great comedian.
Absolutely. He is still married to the girlfriend, Miss Teeny. That's not her real name. I think that's a short nickname for her full name.
Oh, yeah, she's probably from around the way, so she got her little hood name.
No. She's a white girl.
Oh,
She's a blonde, blue-eyed white girl who has friends at Vassar and shit. So she's an uptown girl.
uptown girl. She been living with her uptown world with John Leguizamo.
I bet you never had a backstreet guy. I bet her mama said John will show you why.
That's Lenny's favorite, one of her favorite artists.
Billy Joel? Please take me to see Billy Joel.
No, don't you like Billy Joel?
I like Billy Joel. He's not my favorite artist.
I
but
said
yeah, I
one
like
of.
He's one of my favorites.
I said one of, not your favorite.
I
because-
love
Okay.
him.
Because we know Beyonce is higher on the
I
list.
love him. I wrote a letter to him when I was in 5th grade.
She wrote a letter to him.
For
That's the reason why I think
And I
of
got a letter back.
Did you really?
in her mom's handwriting.
No.
Ask your mom now. Ask her.
That's
Ask her
funny.
now
What's
that
the name of
you're 30. Ask the bitch. Say, yo, did you really write that, mama? Or was it really from Billy Joel?
That's really
It's
funny.
on his letterhead. It's his signature and everything.
That's so funny.
Still ask your mom.
I had to do it.
And
through
it's
a
also very
spiritual
mean.
counts.
That's not mean because it gave her joy for so long if it is true.
Did I tell you what happened? This is a side conversation, but I found my Dear Santa letters that I sent to Santa in my mother's box.
Aww.
It was amazing.
My
I
mom
pulled
still
them out
has our
and I
letter,
did a
too.
very dramatic, like, what is this? What is this?
You
Is
never
Santa
mailed
not
it?
real? Is Santa not real? Tell me now.
She's like, yes, Helen. I don't know what to tell you, Lenny. Like, what do you
I
want?
don't even want me to tell you right now. Anyways, that was a really side joke. Cut that out. But
I will not.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you're editing this
Yep.
one.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Oh my god. So Johnny Legs, this dude has had so many great movies, so many great performances. I realized today that with doing all of my impersonations and my accents and stuff like that, that I need to follow suit more just from watching him and watching Robin Williams in this.
You gotta commit.
I gotta commit to these characters that I do every once in a while. Because he made a complete career for himself. And Helen is looking at me like, Jason, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
God.
Because she froze with the dumbass look on her face.
God.
I'm gonna give her the same look.
I'm back. I lost you again. Oh my god.
Got you. Flip your camera, though.
Flip your camera.
Flip your camera.
It's on my face.
There
There
we
you go.
Cocky. I'm cocky and I'm all of your faces.
Oh
Ew.
my god.
You dirty hoe.
Good though.
So
that
bad.
was a really good one. You got me. I was drunk for a minute.
She's like, oh no, I lost you again.
We were making the face that you froze on. You were just there like
I know. I should
like
take
we
a
were
picture of
boring you with our story.
I'm officially very drunk.
I know. I can see it. I can
I'm
see
sorry. All right, we'll wrap this up
it.
for
Wrap
you.
it.
What
No,
was
I mean, it's my own fault. I
John.
get drunk.
She drank that whole picture.
Shit, I forgot what I was saying about John Leguizamo.
Well, I have something to say about John Leguizamo.
What's that?
No.
So, if you are a queen or a cis lady, you will notice that his makeup is like 2-3 shades lighter than
Uh-huh.
what her shade should really be.
Yes.
And this is intentional
Uh-huh.
due to the fact of showing like she's not a drag queen because she doesn't know how to beat her face yet.
Gotcha.
2, it shows her coming from being like trashy to the very end of the movie where she looks very classy.
She's a
Very
lady.
classy.
She's a lady. And
whoa, whoa.
he came up with the idea for his makeup. He's the one that was like, you know what? I see all of my, tias and my mom and my cousins. They all have like 2 shades lighter makeup on than
Than
what
they
their
should.
neck is. And he just thought that was a good touch.
I think it was.
Plus,
yeah.
once you,
It is.
once you know drag queens in the culture, you can always tell who hasn't been in the game for that long. And Chi-Chi has not been in the game for that long, and you can see it in her face, in the way that she walks. Like you could tell that she's still trying to get used to, living every day in heels.
Mm-hmm.
When the other two are they're very strong in
They're
their
ready.
walk. They're
Yeah.
ready. They've been doing it for a long time. But Chi-Chi, even her little switch, you could tell like, oh, she's still trying to get used to walking in these damn heels.
I got you. I like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And he comments on that at the end.
he does.
He says,
I hope
that
that's
I'm
an improv. I don't know if it is or not, but it's so funny.
I think it probably would be. Because it's not in the original script.
She's like, I promised that I would try to get a shade.
Find a shade closer to my complexion.
Because you know the other two have been telling you that this entire time. Like, girl, we got to get back to getting you a real color because that ain't you. You're not a China girl. You are a Latin boy in a dress.
You are just put a boy in a dress. So he has some of my favorite movies out there with Moulin Rouge and Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, I
And
love Romeo and Juliet. Tybalt.
So hot. He's so hot.
Absolutely.
In that movie. Oof.
He talks about his audition with that one.
He's got a little douchebag soul patch too.
Mm-hmm. He got in a fight with his best friend right before he had his audition for Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, perfect.
Really?
And his best friend busted his lip and knocked one of his teeth loose. So
Oh, shit.
when he's auditioning, he's going up against Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
And as he's auditioning, he is whistling because his tooth is loose as he's trying to say the lines from Shakespeare. So,
He's like, I need this movie to
according
fix my
to how
teeth.
he tells it, the director, Baz Luhrmann, is like, who is whistling?
He's like, that's me.
John, is that you?
He's like, sorry.
Do you actually have the nerve to mock Shakespeare's words? He's like, I'm sorry, Mr. Luhrmann. And they get into this little argument. Baz grabs his nuts and says, I will shake the koalas out of you if you don't do this right. And he's like, if you don't get your fucking hands off of my nuts. He's like, quickly, say the line. Oh, the line. Peace. I hate the word, as I hate all Montague and thee. Wonderful. And lets him go. It's like, that's brilliant, John. I'm very excited to work with you.
Yeah, well,
I'm also a little scared of you, but
you better add an extra 0 for sexual harassment grabbing my nuts.
back in the 90s, I don't know.
Just
Casting
saying.
couch was a big thing back then.
Throw an extra 0 on that bitch.
Mm-hmm. So that was the movie he did right after this.
Okay.
He played Tybalt right after this. To Wong Foo, then Romeo and Juliet, and the rest is Leguizamo history.
History.
Crazy enough, I watched John Wick right after this today.
So he's in that. So when did the Mario Brothers happen?
Mario
That was before.
Brothers
What about the Pest?
was before. The Pest was right afterwards.
I love the Pest.
The Pest is great. Hilarious.
I was addicted to the Mario Brothers movie, though. I was quite addicted to that Super Mario.
I thought it was a great movie.
Me too.
I know it didn't make a lot of money, but
didn't.
him and Bob Hoskins
Oh, it made
and
no
Dennis
money.
And who's
Hopper.
the villain?
Dennis Hopper
Yes.
Yeah.
Dennis Hopper.
plays King Koopa.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
It's whatever.
Yeah, he turned down playing Tom Hanks's boyfriend in Philadelphia in order
my God.
to play Mario Brothers.
That's amazing. I forgot he was in Philadelphia for
That's
a hot second.
so awful.
Tom
How
Hanks?
dare you do Mario Brothers over the Philadelphia?
I mean, nobody knew what Philadelphia was going to
Nobody
be.
knew what it
they
was gonna
hadn't
be.
made it yet.
I understand. But that's like
But
Will
you
Smith
got
making Wild
Mario
West
Brothers.
over
You're
the
playing
fucking
Luigi,
Matrix.
and you're working opposite of Bob
He
Hoskins
thought it
and
was going to
Dennis
be.
Hopper.
I mean, it should have been a bigger hit. But
Yeah.
It was not.
I don't know. Sadly, it wasn't as big a hit. But he's
It
got
wasn't.
countless other ones, including he's still in the John Wick series. They're working on part 4 right now. You know, he's got a couple of projects he's doing one called The Power. He has
That's the
1, 2, 3,
power
4
of
other
love.
ones in pre-production. He's also got a movie called El Patron,
Yeah, but
where he is going to be playing Pablo Escobar.
I'm down.
Right? He's got to put on some weight.
Yeah, I was
but
about to say he's too thin for that.
Pablo Escobar.
I can see him playing Pablo Escobar. Yeah, I love that idea.
Paused.
And my Lenny is mine.
I'm here.
Okay.
And she's back. All right, we're going to wrap this up. So, John Leguizamo, a man after my own heart, fantastic actor. He was nominated for a Golden Globe for this movie, for his
For this role.
portrayal of Chichi
'Cause
Rodriguez.
he does
He is a
do
character
that.
actor. He is a writer. He is a producer. He directed that film I was telling you about the boxer, Undefeated.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
He is an all-around creative mind, and I have a great deal of respect for him,
Yeah.
and I will watch anything that he's in.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, Chi-Chi's out.
Yeah, Chi-Chi.
Well,
Yeah, Chi-Chi.
Noxzema? I guess I'm out. I'm out.
You out?
I'm out. I ain't got no more fun facts.
Cool.
We fun them facts.
You got anything left?
All right, Miss Vita. No,
Love it.
I don't think so. I think we covered everything.
I
with
think
this
we've
movie.
covered
We
To
did.
Wong Foo. Makes me
We
very
did
happy.
really good.
Thank you for everything, Julie Newmar.
Julie Newmar.
Oh my God. Thank y'all. Well,
Oh my God.
I'm out. You
Love
out.
it. Absolutely.
I don't have a Z for the people.
You don't have a Z for the people?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes. You ready?
Yes.
Here's my Z for the people. Yes, sir. All right, you guys, this Z for the people. Today marked a lot of interesting things going on today on Juneteenth, our 100th episode. And this also will be Jason's last episode
Yes, it will.
for full-time host duties. He will be back as a guest, or I will kill him. And so I know he'll be back. You can't even make it through the... It's got to come off?
I'm going to get serious for a minute. Jason's got to come out. Chi-Chi's got to go away.
She's gotta go away.
Chi-Chi's always here.
I don't know what my makeup looks like right now. So I just got to get it all off.
Okay.
Is that your Z for the people?
My Z for the people is that people.
All right.
We're losing our Jason for the people. And this is a good thing. We are growing. Jason is focusing on his projects that are going to be amazing. But this show is not over at all.
Not even a little bit.
This show will go on with me and my co-host, Lenny here. Brr, brr, brr. And she is going to
Hello.
fill out this show. And we're going to do this together. We're going to grow this show together. But Jason is going to have to grow on his own.
You know I'm short, right? I'm not good at growing.
You done growing.
Okay, now that I've got all the wig and the makeup off, I may look like a clown right now. I don't know if the makeup is still on or not. As Zenobia said, this is going to be my last official episode on Lights, Camera, Cocktails. This is our 100th episode, and God, it has been 2 years. 2 incredible years, 100 fantastic conversations. It's been a hell of a journey. I'm not going to lie, this was not an easy decision to make. I did not want to make it. If I could do everything, I absolutely would. That being said, I've had some of the best conversations about movies in the last 2 years.
For real.
It really has. Even without the drinking, I grew up loving film, watching TV. You couldn't tear me away from the TV. That was my babysitter. That was my TV God, was my daily planner. And to sit here and have these conversations and talk about these actors and these filmmakers and these movies that we all grew up with and we all loved so very much has been incredibly fulfilling to me. And to share them with you has been such a privilege. And I am so incredibly proud of you for sticking this out and putting up with me for 2 freaking years,
It's been a task.
pushing me to continue doing this. It's been a hell of a ride, and I'm desperately gonna miss it.
The door's always open.
I'm gonna come back.
You
I'm
can
gonna
text us any
visit.
movie and be like, all right, we'll fit it in.
Definitely. But I'm gonna miss seeing you every single week and
I know.
staying the night and having our dinners
I know.
and having these cocktails and having these conversations. I'm absolutely gonna miss that. I love you so very much.
Oh, I miss you already.
I'm right here.
Already, I miss it. The show is gonna be.
And we lost Helen again.
She's back.
And she's back.
She's back.
She's back and she's sad.
Well, I mean, I want to thank you for taking this ride with me. You helped me grow. You helped me learn how to, do a lot of things.
Mhm.
And I appreciate all of this because this was something that I dreamed up and you helped make it reality. And Helen's going to continue it on.
Helen,
Hey.
you got the reins. It's all
I am
yours. I can't think of anybody better to helm this project.
He literally said that to me.
You guys are gonna take this show further than I possibly could, and I'm very excited to see what happens. I can't
mean,
wait to listen to you two talk about these movies, and I'm gonna be so sad that I wasn't there.
He's all yelling. You're just going to be yelling at your phone like everyone else, like Monique, just yelling at him. But yeah. To commemorate our 100th episode and Jason taking his bow, I had a cake made
Oh
for
my
us.
god! What in the world is this?
Y'all better make the room, or I'll just hold it.
So
Oh my god.
My work is going off
Perfect.
your face. I'm just kidding.
she wiped out.
I had to get rid of Chi Chi
You
in
guys, I
order.
started crying in the kitchen.
So look at this. I just want you to take a look. Look at this, you guys.
Oh my
And
god!
it's us all over here around.
Aw.
Our cupcakes.
Thank you, Monique.
Monique made it. She got her pictures made.
We got my Gomez Adams
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
oh yeah.
Our Jason Goldblum.
Oh yeah, that was literally. She's like, "What pictures do you want?" I was like, "I need the Goldblum one on there,
Oh.
on the top," and so she did. And we got cheesecake stuffed strawberries
Oh my
here.
God.
So yeah,
Can I just say I'm very thankful to be on this, to have been on this journey with you guys as well. And I'm gonna miss when I eventually do go back to work, coming home on that podcast recording day, and you just like stopping recording, be like, "Smashley's in the building." This has been just as fun for me to be along for the ride and see you guys
oh,
come up from the very beginning until now. So this isn't goodbye.
this
This
isn't
isn't
goodbye.
goodbye. But I know it's no one's birthday.
Yeah.
But I put candles in here because I wanted you to make a wish for each other's futures. Please don't set the cookie on fire.
Don't
love
set the cookie on fire.
Thank you, Neek's Treats.
Monique, I
So-
love you so much.
For our
Thank you
cake.
so much.
Okay, you ready? I'm gonna do this one. You do that one.
All right. I get the red one? Love it.
Okay, 1, 2.
Hold on. Let me think of a wish.
You blow 2 over there, Helen.
Okay.
It's gonna burn my cookie. Okay. Yay! 100 episodes.
Oh my god.
Yay!
I'm the one that
You
you
guys
do.
are amazing.
I'm sorry.
Helen, get here fast. Wait.
I'm
Okay, go
coming,
ahead.
baby.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
I lost my mic stand. I just got the mic and a cheesecake filled strawberry. This is fantastic.
That sounds amazing, and I really wish I was there.
I wish you were here too.
Really,
You would have loved
really
this.
It's only
But I was
1:30
there.
here. You're 5 in the morning over there.
Dude, we got a
You're a
rum.
trooper.
The cake is made with rum and strawberries.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna be good. But
Oh,
That being said, all right, you guys, this is our episode of To Wong Foo.
Yep.
This has been another episode of Lights, Camera,
cocktails.
I love you guys. I appreciate everything you guys have done. Thank you for all the support. And these two are going to take a quick couple
That's right.
weeks to get their program set up. So there's not going to be a Lights, Camera, Cocktails next week or the following. But afterwards,
Your boy.
you're going to have season 2
Season 2.
of Lights, Camera, Cocktails, a whole nother 100 episodes with Miss Helen and Zenobia. And I'm very excited to see what you guys create. I love you. I appreciate you.
Aw.
And we will
Love
see you
you
guys
always.
soon on Lights, Camera, Cocktails.
Cocktails. Thank you, Helen. Go to bed, bitch.
I love you, babies.
I love
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. Oh, damn, that's
All
good.
right.
Oh, that is good. Shit.
Bye, Ashley. I love you. Bye, Robin.
So delicious, love you.
Bye, Jason. Love you, baby. You're amazing. Love you
Bye-bye.
so much. You guys have a great time. Party and take a shot with me. Great. Bye.
Goodness.